I'll see you dead for this, Kerrigan. For Phoenix, and all the others who got caught between you and your mad quest for power.
You vastly underestimate me, my dear.
I don't think so, Admiral. You see, at this point, I'm pretty much the queen bitch of the universe.
Well, that worked out real nice. Hey there, StarCraft fans. It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of a Saturday Brood War stream. Woo! Feeling better than yesterday. A little bit scratchy, but hopefully we can hold up for the entire Saturday stream. I know it's a good, big day. What up, Wander, on the red dimension? How's it going? On the purple dimension, we got our guys, Marsara guy. He resubbed on tier 1 for 6 months in a row. 21 hours ago, which means at the end of the stream yesterday. So if I didn't say thank you, I don't remember. Thank you again, Marsara Guy, for being such a consistent supporter of the channel. We've got Nimonum, Propoveninka, Ultra is out there, legend of the channel. Ultra, he gifted, I don't know, 1,000 subs over the last month or so. Just keeping this channel alive pretty much by himself at this point. We've got our guy Phoenix is here. Marsara is here as well, saying bonsoir. Ah, great stuff, man. Yes, you could sense the scratching. Do I sound less sick? That's good. That is good. Yeah, because, I mean, I woke up about 20 minutes ago. Whew, brushed my teeth, washed my face. Was like, okay, let's do this thing. And feeling all right. Got our Coke Zero. That'll keep me going as well. And who do we have today? We have Stork, Speed, Motive, Snow in the house. Do we still have like a hajillion PvTs? I need to talk to RJB about this. He's sending me a bajillion PvTs. Which again, I like casting PvT, but we need the variety. It's not real. I mean, it's not his fault that it's working like this. Oh no, we're good. We've got a good. Oh yeah, we're fine. We're fine with this. Yeah, that's a duplicate that either I put in here twice or was sent to me twice. I probably put it in there twice. Okay, it's gonna be a Zhao Zhao. Nope, it's a different player. Zhao Shua. I don't know how to say this. Versus Stork on a Minstrel. Have we already done this one? Did I already cast this one like 2 days ago? You guys remember this? What's up, Purple? Happy Saturday. Yeah, I don't have Nightbot hooked up over there. But it's on the Purple Dimension, Wander. This has to be the same one. We're going to check this out real fast. Yeah, spawn locations look very familiar. Overpooling sounds familiar too. There's your cannon. mean, there's your Spire, too. It's just difficult, though, is the thing. Because PvZ can kind of feature a lot of the same build types. And so everything here is pretty darn standard. It's +1 Corsairs. It's Mutas. It's a Carapace upgrade. It's a Hydroden on top of it. Yeah, and it's a lot of Corsairs. Yeah, Zerg making overlords. Crazy. What a crazy, crazy thing to do. No, it is. It's like all of these Scourge. Yeah, we did this already. It comes in, but he doesn't have enough Mutas to deal with the cannons. Yeah, and then he Scourges that up, but it's pretty awesome. Okay. Yep, we did that one already. So let me grab it and move it out of that folder. Yeah, I try to be really, really, really good about this, but sometimes... Alright, so Monty Hall, Stork, and Speed is where we're going to start today. What is up? On a Monty Hall, very weird map. We love both these guys. They're both ASL players. Let's go top left. It's a blue Protoss. It is Stork in the bottom right. It is Speed. Prediction started for you guys. Five minutes left, and yeah, no overlords in this game. Going to be a PvT. Decided command decision. 4 PvTs. We're going to speed this up until something interesting happens. If we see a Nexus first, okay, we'll slow it down. If we see a command center first, we'll slow it down too. But for now, I mean, you can't Nexus first on this map is the whole thing. Ha! So it's Monty Hall. It's going to be pretty normal stuff. Oh, he glitches. Nice glitch through. So that's a good scout here by Speed. He's walked into this area to make sure it doesn't get glitched through or mined through. Oh, he's proxying. Okay, that is interesting. Let's slow it down then. We got a proxy Rax coming in from our guy Speed. And it is a Nexus first. He glitched through to go for the Nexus first. Oh, Stork. Stork was like, Falcon said, you can't Nexus first on this map. What a dummy. So, he's going to Nexus first on this map. Because you can, through the power of the glitch. Problem is, he's getting 2 Raxed right now. And a 2 Rax proxy is going to destroy a Nexus first about 90% of the time. That said, I don't know, how is he planning on getting through is my question. Yeah, Probe sees, is there an expansion over here yet? No, but that's not too weird. I mean, the Rax timing is done. He should be expanding now. Oh my gosh. Okay, so he's doing the thing. He's doing the thing. You build a refinery here, and then you mine through this wall we can't see. Return it to the refinery to get rid of the minerals in your hands, and then mine again. There's a version of this map in StarCraft Evolution where the refinery is over here, and it's much easier to do this, but this works too. Look at this. This is how you do it. Ah, this is so sneaky by Speed. Dude, this is going to be a problem for Stork. He's making a Zealot. He's got a Cyber Core on the way. Marine count looking fairly hefty. 2 at a time being produced. How many more trips here? 4 more. So this is 1. Yeah, and this is where the Zealot's like, oh, you're doing this sneaky thing. You son of a gun, you. Why are you doing this to me on Monty Hall? It's a weird map. How's it going, Happy? Feeling okay. Voice a little bit scratchy. Nobody's betting on Speed here, says Ultra. That's very weird considering how this is opening. What's up, the Shambler? Welcome back, man. All right, gotta pull the probes. This is a lot of Marines. A Dragoon is here too. I'm not sure the bunker is going to happen here based on how this is looking, but Marines pull back to the choke. They're trying to make sure the Dragoon dies. Is the bunker? No, the bunker doesn't finish. There are more SCVs here that could try to finish this thing. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Goon's got 1 kill. Very, very injured. The probes are getting pulled low. The SCVs are here too. What a crazy opening this is on Monty Hall. Yeah, probes are dying a lot. SCVs are getting killed too, however. 13 to 12 workers, 1 base to 2 base. Probes dying. This bunker's gonna finish now. And Stork's gotta fall back from here. This bunker is out of, not exactly in position to be incredibly dangerous here. But man, another bunker getting tossed up. And suddenly we're in a lot of trouble here. Yeah, it's a fallback bunker, but dude, like no probes are mining at all for Stork right now. Probe down. Probe down. And it works. And it works. God, my higher registers are just not there today, are they? Yo, what a fantastic showing there from Speed. Well executed. I mean, in fairness, it's a bit of a build order loss. If you go Nexus first, and your Terran just went for a 2 racks blind, you're probably going to lose the game. My goodness. Look at these Marines. 5 kills on that one. Okay, 0 on these guys. But there's a 5 kill Marine in here. That guy's got 2 SCVs all up in the face, causing issues. And great second bunker. Fallback bunker looking pretty good too. And boom. Speed does pull it out. GG. Yeah, bit of a short game. Probably something for the cheese compilation. I don't know. I don't know if that is something that maybe should have been sent in for the cheese comp and got put in the wrong folder by me, but that was awesome. Really well executed on Monty Hall. So you can proxy, you can Nexus first on Monty Hall. It's just ends in a game like that, apparently. Nicely done. Okay, TVZ, Hyuk and Ample on Radeon. 2 players that I feel like are pretty similar, I would say, in their skill levels. I mean, someone in chat can tell me I'm wrong about this, but top right, it is Ample. And in the bottom left, it is Hyuk. So Ample, our Terran player. Pretty solid dude. Like Melody, plays very well. Kind of at the second level of StarCraft. Hyuk's in the same position as he may be. So predictions rolling out there for both of these dudes. I just got a text from someone who's like, hey, thanks for applying to our job. We're interested in you. We would love the opportunity to connect with you and discuss the next steps. Here's the thing. Do I remember applying to this company? Because there are scams out there. Number 2, if I did apply to your company, it was like 6 months ago. So it's weird you're getting back to me now, Mr. James. Amperex. Let me check my spreadsheet here real quick. No, I think that's a scam. I didn't apply to any Amperex company, so Hatch first coming in here from our guy. Hyuk. Ample going Arax and everything pretty standard and okay here. Nobody scouted anybody else. SCV scouting out top left. Doesn't see anything. Drone scouts out top left. Also not going to see anything. What's up, Starboy? Happy Saturday, man. Good to see ya. I know that feeling, Starboy. What you playing today? Okay, so racks expand. Hatch first. Nothing crazy here from both these dudes. First 100 gas goes into the lair. What's up, Peaceful Turtle? Hatch first feels risky. It can be risky, but it's a 4-player map, so it's less risky than on a 2-player map. Ace Attorney. I've never played an Ace Attorney game, but it's definitely a big part of the meme culture, so I definitely feel like I know something about Ace Attorney. Hey, what's up, SOS? Yeah, definitely don't sound 100% today, do I? So Ling's trying to get in there as scout. Marine, nice positioning there. Just being on top of it with your Marines out front like this. It is so hard to do, but these high-level players make it look relatively easy. They just do. Really not a big deal. Like, I'm back here, macro. Make Marines, make SCVs, put SCVs on the minerals. Quick, do the same thing over here. Build a Comsat station. And while I'm doing that, the enemy sends Lings into my base, gets a full scout off, and starts killing my SCVs. And I'm like, this is so... No, this isn't possible. But Ample's like, nah, man. Nah, just keep an eye on things. It's not a big deal. Macro hatch, hiding it up here. There's a scan. Scans the front door, sees no Sunkens at all from Hyuk. +1 flyer attack. Didn't get the hatchery in time for the extra larva. Muta. All right, kids. Going to be Mutalisks. Going to be a +1 flyer attack. Oh, nice. Jacked back. We don't get a notification for this, but hey, Jack Back decided to continue the gift sub they got from Creamy Hamster 85. What? Who is Creamy Hamster 85? They gifted to Jack Back a sub to the channel, and then Jack Back decided to continue it. Appreciate it, man. That's so awesome. Thank you so much. Mutalisks jumping in. Lings going after the Marines. They can also help with the missile turret, but I think not enough Lings for that thing. Just diving right on in with 6 Mutalisks. I mean, 6 indicates it's more than just your average Mutalisk count of 5, and it is. It's going to be more than that. 2 more are on the way. We've got 8 already with a +1 flyer attack coming in. Factory coming in, whether that's for tanks or for science vessels, I don't know. Yeah, visual novels, I don't know. I played Doki Doki Literature Club like 4 years ago at the behest of people on my Discord server. So, and I've played Long Live the Queen a few years ago too, like back in 2017. So I've done some visual novel stuff, not really super my jam though. Ah, nice, jacked. I hope it's some incredible food that you really enjoy. I like this. Creep up, but not as sunken yet. That speaks to his confidence in being ready and seeing if something comes across the map that he does need the sunken for. Then he'll sunken up, but doesn't need it now. But he took the halfway step. It's going to be a starport, so we're not adding tanks here. Factory's floating, in fact. So going to be science vessels, scanning for a third base. It's down here. Marine going to shut that thing down. No, he's not. He's going to try to shut it down, but one guy's not quite enough, but he did call his buddies. Okay, these mutas. God, they have their +1 attack. Lurker aspect is on the way. It's forcing Ample back. He doesn't quite have the Marine count that he wants, which is only 8. This guy hip firing, doing his best to try to kill this hatchery all by himself, but it's not going to happen. Mutas. Okay, do manage to finish off the remainder of these Marines. Reinforcements coming out, though. But reinforcing mutas are here, too. Now there's 11 of them. And the mutas win that battle handily. Nice. Really, really nice engagement there from Hyuk. This is not looking good for Ample. He's got a factory perched over this mineral line, so you can't target fire the SCVs under the factory, but not really doing a good job with it, I don't think, because you could still target these guys. Yeah, interesting idea there from Ample, but not sure what he's trying to do. Second starport. Valkyries on the way. Okay, so we get some Valks up in the house. Love this answer to this Mutalisk stuff. It's not a guaranteed win. Queen's Nest coming in. All right, Hive on the way at 9 minutes. I like that timing. We got Valkyries. The Scourge are there to counter said Valkyries, though. So, got to be careful with them. Got to have that good Valkyrie micro, right? Come in, pull back. Couple Scourge die there without connecting on the Valk. Not fantastic. And this, we're not sunkening. Hey, +1 ship weapons. Are you crazy? Ample, you're going +1 ship weapons for Valkyries today. He's making more Valks. Is he just... He's got a science facility. These poor SCVs are stuck. He could have been going into... freelings are free. He could have been going into science vessels if he wanted. But he's continuing to produce Valkyries here. This is insane. Wow. I mean, the good news is there's no third base for the Terran yet. Third base for the Zerg is running hard. He's got Hive Tech. Bam, Hive is done. He's got to go into Adrenal. He's really heavy on Lings in this game. He's going to Filer Mound first, and Nidus, and then Adrenal. Come on, Hyuk, do it, man. Drop ships coming in. Because, as you know... If you're going SK Terran, the only way to bust up a ramp is a Radiate or dropships. And he doesn't have a Radiate, so he's going dropships. That's his only choice here. Lurkers. Well, they took a lot of Marines with them. Oh my gosh, we're just right up. Nidus is done. Where is the stuff? Coming out of the Nidus. There's nothing coming through the Nidus here. Hyuk, what are you doing, man? Oh my gosh. Okay, so fine. Oh, well. If the third base is dead for the Zerg is dead. That's the equation here. That's how this works. Scourge take down a Valkyrie. There are still 3 of them, though. They're fighting these... God, the mutas just aren't even microing at all. We're trying to get Lurkers to bust up into the third base or into the natural base or something. But this is looking really, really, really dicey. And all of a sudden, bam, third base lifts off for the Terran, but he's okay with that. He'll be a 2-basing Terran versus a 2-basing Zerg. As, okay, hold on. Hyuk trying to take a third base up this left side. Adrenal finally gets started up. I don't think that would have saved the third base, but still would be nice to have a little bit earlier than it's going to pop out here. So Defiler exists. Consume is almost done. Man, Ample just walks across the map, gets the third base of Hyuk. No problem. None. No problems here, sir. Plague's on the way. A vehicle weapons upgrade is on the way. Ample does not appear to be meching, but this upgrade is making me suspicious, especially considering it is not getting further upgrades for his Marines either. Is he mech transitioning here? Okay, finally bust the lurkers that were delaying the third base. Ample does. Able to land it. Able to transfer some SCVs over if he has enough to do that. The third base of the Zerg, though. I don't know that I've ever seen a game where the Zerg player loses their third and then just kind of makes a new one and everything's okay and we continue from there. Like, I just don't know how Ample doesn't win this game. Well, forcing a liftoff on the third base is going to help with it. He's trying to use siege tanks to handle these lurkers. The Lings have the Adrenal upgrade, and that is about it. One Carapace upgrade, and Adrenal, and a Dream for the Zerglings. They take a tank down. The Dark Storm means you can't run. Oh, but there's a huge drop down here. Oh, I saw the Valkyries. Hold on a second. I saw the Valkyries down there. I did not know he was also dropping down that way. That's funny.
Don Banthapil donated $25.
Hey.
Hello, friend. Long overdue for a channel contribution. Thanks for the content we all love. Keep it up.
Ah, thank you. Don't ban the beehole. Happy Saturday. And thank you for the $25 donation at PayPal at falconpaladin@gmail.com. Over Twitch, so that we got the Brian there and the TTS. That's a lot of fun. Thank you. Hope you're having a great Saturday, dude. Awesome stuff. Whoop, whoop, indeed. Yeah, so I saw the Valkyries, then I was like, oh, there's an attack over here. But then this was happening the whole time. I knew about the dropships. What's up, RJB? It is rough. I'm going to go try to clear it out after this game, but... Ample. Oh, man. Just, yep. Okay, well, yep. So the equation stands. If the Terran player is able to kill the third base of the Zerg in the first whatever minutes, then the Zerg player dies. The end. They might be able to deny the enemy third base. It's cute and everything, but nobody cares. This drop is what did it. Nicely done. Great drop. Fantastic play there from Ample. He gets the win. I'm going to go see if I can hack some of this gunk out of my throat. Ha! Peaceful turtle. Yeah, being a Zerg player is tough sometimes. It's true. What's this look like? 2-to-1 kill death ratio.
Is definitely stream sniping in this game.
And Ample with the outspend because that third base died. I mean, come on. Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Okay, gonna step away for a second. But next up, we have Mind and we have Sky. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
I'll see you dead for this, Kerrigan.
Hey.
For Phoenix and all the others who got caught between you and your mad quest for power.
What's up, JB Sunshower? Thanks for the $5 pledge at patreon.com/FalconPaladin. I don't know if it's new. I don't know if it's a re-up. Either way, thank you regardless. Be right back.
underestimate me, my dear.
I don't think so, Admiral. You see, at this point, I'm pretty much the queen bitch of the universe.
There is no shame in defeat, so long as the spirit is unconquered.
What? I can't see where you are. Do you happen to be a dark Templar? Why you gotta be invisible? Is it cause I got gas in my ass simulator?
Okay, we're back. We tried to clear the voice out a little bit. I think it's a bit better now. Okay, so real quick, real talk here. I was talking to Samacron yesterday about my plan to be streaming live the Brood War stuff on this channel for YouTube. And he was like, well, okay, but what if you live stream the stuff on YouTube on the original Falcon Paladin channel, but then you push the VODs out to Falcon Paladin Plays? I don't know, man. Like, trying to appease the stupid algorithm is the most annoying thing, the most annoying part of this whole job. So I think maybe tomorrow we'll just go back to live streaming on the YouTube channel, on the regular Falcon Paladin YouTube channel, and then just kind of deleting the VODs out there and then pushing them out to the Falcon Paladin Plays from Twitch. What's up, Crusader Gundam? How's it going? It's too hard to find this channel. I think people have been stopping by and been being like, oh yeah, hey, I didn't realize you were here. It was so hard to find you. Yep, see, there you go. Crusader Gundam comes in immediately. Yeah, I don't get the algorithm either, Wander. Not at all. So, screw it. We're doing science here, folks. I think starting tomorrow, we're going to be live streaming the Brood War to the Falcon Paladin channel. Again, if you're on Twitch, nothing changes for Twitch. Congratulations, you're on Twitch. Twitch is going to be Twitch, and Twitch is Twitch. Twitch doesn't have any issues like this. So we're going to go on Radeon, Mind versus Sky. Mind and Sky. In a PvT on Radeon. Top right, it's a green Protoss player. It's Savior Sword. Wait, no. It's Sky. And on the bottom right, it's Mind. Mind is the Terran player, right? Yeah, Mind is a Terran player. Checked. Checked. Yeah, SS1 Mega. I did set up a live stream 2 days ago on this channel for the YouTube, and unfortunately it was set to private. I don't know even why that's an option exactly. I guess maybe for testing purposes, but that was a private stream, which is very funny. That should be in the related. So here's my channel. Ta-da! 68,000 subs. Hooray, we made it. Yeah, so I mean, it's here. You unfortunately have to go 9 more links. And then we have Patreon, StarCraft 2, Falcon Paladin Plays, PayPal, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky, right? 5,000 videos, 42 million views. It's not the easiest to find. I will grant you that. Yeah, sorry. So that's yeah, it is hard to get people to change platforms and use a platform they haven't used before. Understood. Cybercore on the way. Both players are getting their gas, so nothing too crazy going on in this PvT. On Radeon, Steve the SCV scouting out, being like, what's up, what's up? And the answer is, I don't know, man, nothing. Nothing's out there. Yeah, so factory, let's see. Okay, let's place a bet here. Do we think we're going to get Singularity Charge before expanding? Is he not scouting at all? Sky is not scouting at all. So he's going to go for the expand before Singularity Charge, which again, fairly meta these days. Pressuring Terrans does not seem to be in favor. Protoss just don't really seem to be bothering with it. So Dragoon is out. Singularity Charge has started now, but only after the Nexus got fired up there for the second one. So Terran's going to build a bunker. Terran's also going to expand. Very fine, very standard upgrade here between the two.
Cardiacs5 donated $20. Falcon, when I told my wife that I picked Ultralisks in mono battle eliminating my team's ability for anti-air, she mocked me mercilessly and made me practice all night. My mind is tired, my fingers are numb, but
I am primed and ready to go, says Cardiacs. Cardiacs, thank you for the $20 tip at PayPal, falconpaladin@gmail.com. Here on the Twitch side of it, we get the TTS that way. And dude, I mean, funny story. I hope your wife didn't mercilessly mock you, but that'd be very funny if she did. And you practiced all night. Excellent. You gotta grind to get what you want in this world, man. Yeah, that's right. Next time we play Mono Battle, have your wife select the unit. That's the way to solve this problem. Thank you, Cardiacs, and thank you, Don't Ban the Beehole. That is $45 in donations already through PayPal today on the stream, so we got to do a free-for-all today. We got to come through for the people on that one. So we'll get a free-for-all at the end of the stream. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to hold off, or hold out. I am... you can hear it. You can hear it. SOS said he's getting second-hand throat-clearing senses. Little push. You're from Mind. I like it. You can win with this sometimes. If the Protoss went too greedy, like went for a fast third base in this situation, you can just kind of kill them sometimes with a handful of Marines and a siege tank. Yeah, I napped yesterday, and it did seem to help. Nice micro. Great micro from Sky. Top tier stuff. Don't try this at home, kids. If you are a Protoss who has Dragoons and don't have any detection yet, Observatory's on the way, but we got to Reaver stuff first, so you gotta go for... No, blocking that out. No, I don't go to the gym when I'm sick, Wander. I figured putting extra stress on my body is not a good idea. So I didn't go yesterday, and I'm probably not going to go today. Yeah. I mean, I've never heard anyone say, yeah, you should definitely still work your body when you're sick. Maybe some crazy people do. Yeah, SS1 Mega. Definitely resting. I did see Jimmer retired. Yeah, I mean, made a few $1 million in the NBA. Never was really a star. Never really even like a second banana, and that's okay. Still love him for what he did at BYU. How's it going? Silnar, Psychonauts is here. Oh, interesting. Psychonauts says, like, upper respiratory, he will still work out, but if it's like nausea and stuff, he won't. Huh. Alright, kids, we're at the part of the PvT where we definitely need to try to keep the Terran player out of the middle of the map here as long as possible. That's what this Reaver is for. Try to keep vultures out. I mean, these guys are running around anyway, so that's already kind of a lost cause. Still no third base from the Protoss. I mean, he's got a pretty fast Stargate here on 2 base. It's got to be Arbiters then, yeah? Yeah, there's the Arbiter Tribunal. Okay, so it's a 2-base Arbiter opening here from Sky, which we haven't seen out of players other than Stork in this matchup recently. I like to see it. I am a big fan of Arbiters in this matchup. I have a great game coming next week on the main channel. It's a standalone PvT between Light and Shuttle that has some of the best, most incredible Arbiter play I've ever seen. It's so fun. So, I'm not going to say who won, but I'm going to say Arbiters were used. And they were excellent. Fast Scouts. I know, right? Regular old Fast Scouts. The chill on Radeon when everyone's just kind of macroing up, scouting around a bit, right? Trying to keep an eye on things, definitely trying to keep these tanks from walking across the map easily. Yeah, if you could force the Terran to siege up right here, that's a major win for Sky. And this Dragoon even making sure it's not easy to get a third base over in this location. Third base is done. Dragoon says, I can take all of you, and the Vultures say, no, you can't. And he can, but the delay is real right now. So finally, third base for the Terran player. Got a dropship vulturing his way up through here, but finding... Ow! Yeah, there are like 2 vultures in that dropship. That's not going to work out for you. Recall on the way. Huge fan of Recall. Top left nexus coming in from Sky as well. So Mind down here. Got a third base. Third base is key for Terrans in this matchup. Once you're on 3 bases, you are a lot scarier than when you're on 2. And it's more than just by 33%. Dragoon's running around. They have no upgrades yet. The +1 attack is now done for the Terran and for his mech. Does get an Ob Snipe. That's pretty good. Dragoons. Again, oh, there's a couple DTs out here, too, just for good measure. Problem is, there are already turrets. Okay, Reaver doesn't get killed. Nice. And he gets a couple vultures on the comeback, too. Nicely done, Reaver guy. Good control there. Ultra, glad you enjoyed the StarCraft 2 last night. It was a lot of fun. Hanging out with an Australian and a Canadian. You get to hear people say stuff like, bless their cotton socks. From the Australian. And sometimes Falcon dies in the game, but he wins anyway because his teammates are good. It's a good time on the StarCraft 2 stream. Check it out. What's up, Astro? This is Mind, and this is Sky. So, boop, Sky, Mind. That's right, Hamster. Unfortunately, you cannot. But good news. Starting tomorrow, we're just going to go back to live streaming on the Falcon Paladin channel. And I'll delete the VODs and push them out. Recall at the natural base. All right. Yeah, so recall at 13 minutes. Who expects the Spanish Inquisition? Nobody. Who expects a recall in their natural base at 13 minutes? Nobody. What in the heck? Okay, beautiful, beautiful stuff here. SCV's getting pulled out. A few of them did die. It's not like the end of the economy here, but that was pretty awesome. I don't know if he got the damage he wanted with it, but it was awesome and it looked cool. And Rule of Cool is in full effect in StarCraft, in my stream at least. That was cool. I don't know if there was enough damage there, but yeah, PayPal at falconpaladin@gmail.com. The Twitch still has all the donations options out there, but yeah. Point is, we're going to be live streaming at Falcon Paladin starting tomorrow again, and we'll be moving the VODs to the Falcon Paladin Plays channel, just exporting them out there. So if you want a VOD, come here. If you want to be live, youtube.com/FalconPaladin starting tomorrow. Yeah, Cowboys picture looking pretty good, Astro Calgar. I don't see any complaints about it. EMP! Nicely done. Does catch that Arbiter. No stasis for you. No recalls for you. No nothing for you. And this is where it gets really tricky for both sides. The Terran just wants to walk across the map. And if he can get, like, right here, he can kill 2 bases, maybe even 3. Protoss is going to try to slow him down, though, over and over and over again. It's a delicate, delicate dance. Did he deny an upgrade there, too? Was there an armory? Oh, did he really? Was that a plating upgrade that he denied? And dude, Shadur Sanders not getting drafted yet is bonkers. Like, I didn't think he was a top 3 draft pick or a top 5 or a top 10 draft pick, but I thought somebody would pick him up in the first round. The fact that nobody has done it through multiple rounds is crazy to me. I did not expect that. Another great EMP. Okay, this is the counter to the Arbiter play, is the EMP, plus it takes the shields off of everything. So it's going to be a lot easier to deal with this stuff, and this is full retreat mode from Sky. This is just 100% retreat mode. Retreat, please. No. Yeah, this is bad. Terran's this far across the map already. You're 12 o'clock. I think it might be dead. There's not enough. Maybe if you come from both sides here with the Protoss, you can crush this thing. But here comes the play. Good stasis right on that center clump of tanks. Zealot's a little bit bumping in the back here, trying to get on in, but I think there's actually enough here with the combined forces of the left side and the right side from Sky to shut this attack down. Nicely done. Great stasis. Kind of an unintentional surround there from our Protoss player, but at the end of the day, can't complain too much. Really, really nicely done. And then reinforcements come from over that way. Reinforcements come from the south, but I think for now he has saved that 12 o'clock base, even if the chaos is continuing here. Oh crap, these guys came out of stasis and weren't taken care of because of all the chaos happening everywhere else. Science Vessel's a really good unit, Ultra. It's hard to control it, so that kind of balances a little bit, but yeah, it's definitely a top tier effective unit, man. Without it, Terran doesn't win TvZ. I don't think, ever. Okay, these tanks, man, they survived stasis, and they are still fighting and still killing stuff. That's awesome. Not many tanks can say that in StarCraft. I got stasis and survived. You could write a book about it. You could totally write a book about how you survived being stasis and lived to fight another day. I guess some Zealots got down here and caused some problems, but yeah, 57 to 63 workers, about what I'd expect here. The good news from Sky is that he's got this whole top third of the map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bases. Terran's got 4 bases, so we're pretty even at this point in the game. About a 30 supply lead for the Protoss is wherein you'll want to be. Big Wan, happy Saturday, man. Good to see you out here. Hope you're having a great weekend. I am obviously a little bit under the weather. My voice is going out on me again. Man, I don't know if the right move long-term here is a bit of a shorter stream today, or if it doesn't matter. Goliath's trying to snipe out the Arbiters. Arbiters getting some nice stasis off. Another stasis. That Spider-Mine was very funny. What were you waiting for, Spider-Mine? Why were you so indecisive about that? Yeah, maybe I should learn American Sign Language. Oh, I could be doing that. Like they have at public events. I could be doing American Sign Language in the corner. Problem is, doing ASL while also controlling the mouse is tough. Yeah, interpretive dance. What's up, Nezd? The Spider-Mine was toying with his prey. Yeah, the completely silent stream. You get the sound effects and the music, but Falcon's voice has left us. It has gone to another realm. Another attack swinging into the center here. Not exactly unbreakable, I wouldn't say, but pretty good spread. Nice stasis on the counter. Yeah, stasis is getting me excited in this matchup. I like it way better than just regular gateway, man. Ooh, catching a science vessel there too is pretty good. Zealots dragging into the tanks. Nope. Spider-Mine's up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. I'm not sure what to trigger on. This guy's like, oh my gosh. There was very close to a Spider-Mine triggering on him because a Zealot was attacking him, but he got saved by the Vultures.
Vastly underestimate me, my dear.
I don't think so, Admiral. You see, at this point,
Oh,
I'm pretty much
what?
the queen bitch of the universe.
What? Wait. Wait. How? Back it up. Back it up. Game state check, please. How is that a tap out from the Protoss? Yeah, SOS, like those terrible reaction channels where they show someone else's video and then they sit in the corner like this and go. And sometimes they smile. Terrible. I hate reaction. I hate lazy reaction channels. It's a scale, right? Some put a lot of effort into reacting and like they're additive and it is a new experience, and some they just sit there and they don't do anything at all. Okay. So look, it's a 20 supply lead here for the Protoss. He comes in, he kills a few tanks. Good. Good stasis here. I guess he was hoping to get this right side group, and he just didn't. Okay, I mean, yeah, that is a terrible... He was up 20 supply, now he's down 10 supply. But I don't know. I mean, you've got a bunch of Zealots up here. You're producing 3 more Zealots. You've got enough money. This feels like a rage quit. I feel like he could have played this out. I guess maybe he scouted this base was down here. These vultures can't get up anyway. What's up, Savior Sword? HGG's out. I disagree. I disagree so hard with that GG timing. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like that one at all. He's making 10 Dragoons and 5 Zealots at a time. These guys are stasist. There's some vultures running around. He doesn't have this base yet. He doesn't have this base either. No, disagree. Disagree. Oh, all right. GG's, though. I guess the Terran wins anyway. Good grief. I can't figure it out. Like, usually I can figure out why somebody quits a game on offense. But not that one. I don't like that at all. It's a good outspend he had. Again, that whole top third of the map was his. He had the whole top third of the map. I don't get it. I don't get it. But mine gets a win. And I'm sure he was even kind of confused by that. I'm sure he was like, yeah, okay, I guess I won. That's nice. All right, Hum versus Motive PvZ Pantheon. One heck of a match here. Going to be a good one. Pantheon, Hum, Motive. All right, bottom left of Pantheon, Protoss is Motive. Bottom right it is Hum. Prediction started. Yeah, Astro Calgar, I certainly am. I was feeling worse yesterday, but today woke up kind of feeling better, but my voice is scratchy. It's extremely scratchy. How's it going, Zelda? How's it going? Let's post some stuff out on the social media, so people know that I'm live out on Twitch, especially. Good, great, wonderful. Everything's good. Yeah, Zelda. Stream is there. So again, we'll be back on the Falcon Paladin Brood War channel for the live streams on Sunday. There's a hatch first, by the way. Yeah, I know, I'm all over the place with this, but trying to figure out what the algorithm wants me to do is impossible. And YouTube won't tell you. YouTube won't tell you what to do, because then people will game the system and cheat effectively, and they hate that. So it's constantly changing. The algorithm constantly changes what it wants you to do and doesn't tell you. So I hate it, and I'm annoyed by it. It's a fake cannon rush over here. Overlord sees that. No, there is a forge. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Is he? Oh, he glitched a drone through. He glitched a drone through. And he kills the probe. Okay. Or one of the probes, but there's another probe, but he's running, but... Yeah, I don't think this is happening. That was a legitimate attempt, dude. That was a legitimate attempt to cannon rush. I think he might still be thinking about it. But once this hatch is done, I think it's over. Yeah, that pylon's dead. This pylon... that's a weird... I don't know what that was. I do not even know what that was. Why would you do that? Yeah, cancels it. Zealot shows up. Bacon Steakhouse Whopper. No, I didn't know that existed. I'll have to give it a shot, maybe. I don't know. I haven't been to Burger King in a very long time. It's a little too far away to be worth it. It's a little too far away and not good enough. Like, I'll drive that distance for good food. But for Burger King, it's not going to happen. So Lings are out, Zealots are out, Zealots coming back home because holy crap, the Lings are countering and we are faster than us. And dude, if you can jump on this cannon, this game is a crazy opening, dude. A legitimate attempted cannon rush. No, cannon canceled. You're not getting, oh my gosh, is he getting the Nexus? No, maybe. Ling micro, kind of important here. Oh, no, he doesn't get it. That's going to be a pretty injured Nexus when all is said and done. That is huge. Okay, gets in, gets the scout. Zealot's on the counterattack saying, hey, you just lost all of your Zerglings trying to kill my Nexus. Yeah, end a point. I'm pretty sure all fast food is not intended to be eaten all the time, else you will die of a heart attack at the age of 23. Yeah, DoorDash. I do not use DoorDash or Uber Eats or any of that stuff because of the added fees. The delivery fees plus the tip, it's like doubling the cost of your food. I always go pick up my own food. Never once do I get it delivered. Alright. This is not enough Lings for this fight. The drones have to be pulled in to help as well. The Overlord's providing a little bit of obstruction of vision here. The Zealots don't like what they see. They're all pretty injured now. They'll kill another couple Lings on the way out. Yeah, that's right. Don't let the ads win. Good call, Point. Do you like being called end to point or just end? I am curious. So new cannon, great. Stargate? No. Citadel opening. Alright, this game is weird, man. This is a weird game. I'm liking it. Motive not going Stargate. Zerg player can't scout. Oh, hang on. Zerg player might have actually scouted this. Totally might have actually scouted this. Did he? Probably. I don't know, man. Alright, I'll call you Point. Point I shall call you.
Awaken, my
Thanks for the
child,
follow, by the way.
Embrace the glory that is your birthright. Know that I am the Overmind, the eternal will of the Swarm, and that you have been created to serve me.
Appreciate it. We are getting closer to our 3,600 follower goal. Let's see, where's Dalaville to help us with that? 94 followers to go to reach our goal. 24 more sub points to go. 4,000 more bits to go. That is the current state of the goals on the Twitch side. Yeah, you can't check division because it just goes like this. But I'm pretty sure the Overlord was deep enough to see that. Mass! Yeah, we could do a Hero 7v1 today. That sounds fun. Yes, you've been properly followed on the channel. True facts. Yeah, I mean, the Overlord was here and heading out, so I'm pretty sure he saw this. It is DTs, man. Although, if he's not ready for DTs at all, then I take it back. Is there a Robo? Yeah, and there's a Robo. So dropping DTs inside the main base. No Overlords, no Sunkens, no nothing. This could be disastrous. I would like to believe that Hum saw that, but also I don't know for sure that he did or not. Let's see what we get. Let's see if we can actually end up with some DTs in this base. There's an Overlord, but he's moving because he's worried about Corsairs. So eventually you have to realize there's no Corsairs killing your Overlords. Now he's keeping the Overlord here. Okay, so I think he saw that. I think he saw the fast Citadel, and he's preparing. Okay, I think he's fine. I was worried about it, but he's got it figured out. He saw it. Spire finishing up here. Got a Hydra Den. Got Sunkens. Got Sunkens position with Overlords here too. So, yeah, DT shouldn't be able to accomplish much, if anything at all. And he escapes with his life, which I think counts as maybe accomplishing something there. But cannoning up. I think he canceled this cannon because he recognized it's not going to be a Hydra bust. Because it can't, because there are DTs out. Until there is Overlord speed, You can't Hydra bust here. The DTs are going to hack your Hydras to pieces. And Overlord speed is not getting researched. I love this Sim City, right? Hatch, hatch, hatch. Evolution Chamber, double sunken. Blah. Ugh. Not dying, I promise. All right, we went Mutalisks in answer to this DT opening, which is why opening DT is kind of dangerous for the Protoss. This guy, oh, why are you here? Because the Overlord doesn't have speed. Ooh, that's big. Dark Archon on the way, by the way. Dude, where is your Overlord speed? Okay. Well, DT got 3 or 4 kills, way more than it ever possibly should have, because Overlord speed wasn't done. So now, in order to deal with the Mutalisks, we don't have Corsairs. We do have our High Templar without Storm researched, but we've got a Dark Archon without Maelstrom. I'm wondering, is he trying to bluff? Is he trying to bluff the Zerg into thinking that he has Maelstrom and that he could Maelstrom him in here if he gets too close? Because I don't think Maelstrom has been researched, sir. This is a crazy game. Yeah, that DT got way too many kills. Queen's Nest on the way. Psystorm working on it. Cannons, Dragoons, dealing with the Mutalisks is going to be a bit of a tall order without the Corsairs, but I think he's doing everything that he can. And it's only 5 Mutas anyway. He's not getting an upgrade for him. He is getting 6 more Mutalisks on the other side of it, and getting a 4th hatch off this right side. Theoretically, okay, there you go. There's the hatch. Okay, Hive Tap sort of moving into some really fantastic PvZ here. Mutas come diving in again, take down that cannon, take down the second cannon. And yeah, Maelstrom's on the way now. Oh no, he stormed his own probes. No! No, don't do that. Okay. Okay, Motive. Let's maybe not accidentally storm our own probes when you're trying to kill these Mutalisks. That's why Mutas aren't a great answer when you're dealing with Mutalisk harass. I mean, there's a lot of reasons, but that's one of them. Oh boy. That was a horrible engagement for the Protoss. He could have been getting Maelstrom sooner than this. He just didn't. Psystorm was late. Dragoons weren't in position. It's 48 to 45 workers. The Zerg player is up on worker count and 4 basing to 2 basing. I don't like it for the Protoss here at all. Mutas dive bombing into the main base. Nope, trying to pick off High Templar, yeah. Thinking about it. Maelstrom, get him. Yeah, storm that sucker, get him. No, he's gonna miss it. No, he sort of like halfway got it. Halfway got the Maelstrom Storm combo. High Templar not quite in position to do that. But at the end of the day, 4 Mutas remain. They're all pretty injured. I'd say that was a fine victory for the Protoss. Beautiful, beautiful Maelstrom, man. Hope we get more of it, too. A Greater Spire. What is happening here? Greater Spire between these two guys. 3rd Nexus. Warping in. Dragoons out. Zealots out. Storm out. Night is happening. Good PvZ here, man. We're looking very, very good. No complaints at all. This has been fantastic. Sometimes I just get a little bit bored with the whole Corsair thing. They're good. I'm not saying you should. Like, I'm not saying you shouldn't use Corsairs. It's just when it's Corsairs in every PvZ for all time, it's like, oh, okay, I get it. So these are going to be turned into Guardians, but they're also going to get and Maelstromed. I don't know what the point is here. of said Mutalisks. Okay, good Dragoon micro against Lings. Not enough Zealots or Psystorm to really prevent that from happening. Probe gets sniped out. Ling's running out of here. And finally, the guy's getting Overlord speed at 14 minutes. Why is it so late? Guardians in a high level PvZ. Weird stuff. So, pre-split against the Storm. And you can deny mining here for at least a minute. Points, you're talking about Maelstrom Storm? Yeah, it's an amazing combo. Yeah, so there's the Psystorm. Trying to get a third base up on the left side while all this is happening, and then maybe, yeah, expanding to the top right here. During all of this chaos, too. You outranged Dragoons. No, 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 no. You outranged Dragoons. Okay, or we're going home. That's very strange behavior for these Guardians. I don't know why they're going home. Adrenal's on the way. Yeah, if those were Adrenalings earlier, they would have gone even more damage done for sure. So, Defiler Mound for the Zerg. Cool, another Evolution Chamber for him. Protoss is getting Kadarin Amulet and getting a fourth base. All is well here on Pantheon. Yeah, what are these Guardians doing? What are they doing over here? What do they expect to accomplish being at this position on the map? Probably not the Nexus. It's already very injured because of the Ling attack earlier, yeah, but there are enough High Templar here that if they get close enough to attack the Nexus, I think they die to Storm. But they could have sat back here, continued attacking Dragoons, attacking probes. Totally could have been done. So Protoss is down. 10 supply, 5 supply, not good. Cracklings against Zealots, very funny. Zealots do not do well here at all. Consumes on the way. We're setting up for one heck of a late game PvZ here, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, no, that's fair enough, points. I mean, Warhammer... So there's different kinds of Warhammer, right? Warhammer games, there's like Rogue Trader, which I played. There's Space Marine 2, which I've played, and I think those two things maybe have different sort of different sounds, different ambiances, right? So what kind of Warhammer are you talking about? Additionally, I do have a playthrough of Space Marine 2. If you want to check that out. There you go. Ah, field battles. Gotcha. So here we go. Here are the ramps on Pantheon. They're super annoying to deal with. I don't think this is going to work out for these Lings. I don't think this is going to work out for these Lings either. So both sides try to go for a bit of a push across the map. Both sides get their offers rejected. No, we're not going to accept you over here. Not going to accept you over here either. Ah, the older Warhammer era. Gets it. Oh no, gets a DT up. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Loving it. Loving it. Here we go. Let's see the reaction time for Hum. Anyway, StarCraft is happening. I think Hum's probably dead at this point. You can't lose that many drones for free. He continues to lose this many drones for free. 15 kills on that DT, man. I don't know why we don't see that move all the time in PvZ, like every game. Good Side Storm, good Dark Swarm. There's literally nothing in this Dark Swarm, but he pulls back. Why would you pull back there? Why would Motive pull back? What a weird thing, dude. Yeah, I mean, it's because SCVs have an extra health because they can't regen their own health like the other workers can. So for balance purposes, yeah, for balance purposes, Blizzard back in 98 said, okay, we'll give SCVs a little bit more health, and that should make it so that worker fights are a little more balanced. Feedback on a Defiler. Sick feedback, Dark Archon Pro. Nicely done, sir. Loving that. Oh, this is a cool game. I might have to recast this when I'm not sick and post it on the main channel because it is awesome. We get feedbacks. We get DTs doing stuff. We get Maelstrom Storm combos. We get another expansion up the top left here from Motive. Ah, Zilnar. By attempting to balance it, they have brought imbalance to my game, says Zilnar. I don't like that at all. Oh, High Templar snipe. Got him. Oh, man. Being active with your lings is so important. Big old drops at the natural base. Psystorm is up. Storm killed a lot of that, but a lurker made it in. 2 lurkers made it in. Oh, boy. And then we drop some cracklings into the main base, but there's a cannon that's going to kill those. And maybe this pylon will die. I don't know. But the natural base is a disaster zone. There's no way they can get the Nexus, right? No. Zealots come in, hazardous pay, but they take it out. It is 56 probes to 85 drones right now, despite the DT shenanigans in the top right. Hum's macro has been through the roof today. Utterly, utterly, insanely impressive stuff from this guy. Look at the Guardians made it all the way over here. Are you kidding me? This guy's got 2 kills. Wow. So they retreated. These lings got left alone. They retreated from this spot all the way to that spot, all the way up here, and then all the way over here to try to kill a Nexus and fail. Hum is doing some weird stuff today. I don't know what to tell you. Both players are maxed out, which means the Protoss has a much bigger army. He's got his Archons for late game PvZ. He doesn't have his Reaver. He almost has his Reavers yet. He's working on those Reavers now, okay? He'll get there. Don't worry about it. Good Maelstrom. Ooh, Maelstrom Storm combo on Hydras. Not as cool as Maelstrom Storm combo on Mutalisks, but we'll allow it today. These lings are still here. Look at these Archons being like, just try it, buddy. Just you try it. That was funny. Yeah, so look at this. It's even supply, but it's about a 20 army supply advantage here for the Protoss. I kind of like it. What is this? What is this dumbest drop of all time? Fail. Fail drop. Trying to get a storm drop up here on the top right. And kills a drone. Also, this is why you have a sunken in your base. Just one sunken, man. That's all I need from you. Oh, got another storm over here. 5 kills on that High Templar. So 74 drones remain. Kind of feels like you're not getting a lot done here. And here we go. Lurkers holding. No Hydras to back him up at first, but now the Hydras are coming on in here. Yeah, Archons in the front with a little Psystorm support do okay against Hydras. It's just when they're alone they do very poorly. Lurker Ling on the backside trying to shut this thing down. Oh, beautiful Maelstrom on the Hydralisks there too. they might actually survive that. And they did survive that, and continue somehow to survive that. We had a tank surviving stasis earlier today. Ooh, Dark Archon dies. We had Hydra surviving Maelstrom today as well. Man, my voice is going away. Hashim! Happiest of Saturdays, Hashim. How was your week? Hope you're doing well, man. I am obviously a little bit sick, but we're here for the StarCraft anyway. Save me, Coke Zero. Save me from this illness. No, bad. Don't try it. Okay. Zerg trying to get to this high ground. It's a King of the Hill situation. As long as the Protoss holds the top here, this base lives. If he doesn't hold this high ground, the base dies. That's why there's so much being focused to try to kill it, but the Psy Storms are moderately endless. Dragoons on the high ground are getting shots off. There's missed chance for the Hydras on the low ground to this high ground. It's incredible. Look at this. Look at this shadowy stuff we're dealing with. So crazy annoying. I like that. Dark swarming and then dropping up there. Or just getting vision up there is not bad either. Ah, Hashim. Well, he does hold the high ground. No StarCraft for Hashim this weekend. Means he's probably itching to play StarCraft. So either today or maybe tomorrow. Thank you, Hashim. I appreciate that. Still trying to take this high ground, but dude, more reinforcements coming in all the time. Another Dark Swarm goes down. But the Overlords are getting killed by cannons anyway. Psy Storms, Zealots, Lurkers, Archons. Zealots inside the Dark Swarm. There you go. Taking those Lurkers out. Hazardous pay to the max. Sitting inside the Dark Swarm, protecting yourself from the enemy Hydras is very funny. That is very funny. Archon shows up. Yeah. Good positioning there. Cannon's in a lot of trouble with those cracklings. High ground technically belongs to the Zerg, but there's enough Psy Storm to maybe take it back for the Protoss. Disengage is huge. Plus, Zealots in near the 12 o'clock base should be dealt with by the cracklings. A bunch of drones died, though. It's 67 remaining from him. He's probably okay with that. Not going to worry too much about it at this point. Yeah, Hashim, just so you know, starting tomorrow, we'll be back live streaming on the Falcon Paladin channel. So just the original YouTube channel starting tomorrow for Sunday. So just make a note of that. Yeah, this base is dead. Like I said, once the Zerg takes that high ground, this Nexus is going to fall. Plus, I don't think he sent enough Lings to kill this base. Hold on. Hold on. They do have 3/3 upgrades, but no. But reinforcing Lings coming to clear that stuff out, so that's good. Motive's in a lot of trouble. Motive's going to lose 2 bases in about 2 seconds. Yeah, BioCarry, I don't know. I had a talk with somebody else about the algorithm yesterday, and they said live streaming on your big channel and then just moving the VODs to Falcon Paladin plays might just be the same thing as far as the algorithm is concerned. So whatever, I'm going to give that a try. We're just kind of all over the place, aren't we? Ooh, Stormdrome down. Okay, that's a sneaky, sneaky place. And does get another drones there too. Okay, but it's 71 to 51. Base down. Still has these 3 mining bases, Motive does. So he's not totally out of it. Hum's trying to slam the door on this game. With Lings, with Lurkers, busted at the front door here. Hydralist with Lurkers against Zealots. Pretty good. Psy Storm available. No. Maybe more Archon morphing down there, so probably not. 160 to 130 supply. Motive is in a bad way here, folks. A really bad way here. He's contained in his natural. Somehow there aren't attacks also going for these bases. I mean, this one looks pretty locked up tight with Reavers and High Templar and cannons and stuff. This one looks pretty vulnerable. And this one looks like it could be dropped. One Dark Swarm and some Lings would kill that too. But I think Hum's just decided if we just kill this main base, this natural and this main of Motive, we win the game. Ginger with hot water and orange and lemon. I don't think I have any of those things except the hot water, Hashim. But maybe I'll get some with groceries this week. I'm trying, yeah, I'm trying to get more stormy stuff over here. Kills 3 more drones. DT tries to get stuff done in here. Oh, that Overlord detection is incredible. Another storm. Still 61 to 46 workers. Motive's holding. He's holding on his 3 mining bases. He's holding on his natural and his main. Ling soup. That sounds disgusting. I don't know. Maybe if you cook up lings real nice. Get some good spices in there. Maybe a little Chick-fil-A sauce. That's right. Soda plus StarCraft is the recipe to get healthy. Okay, so remember when I was like, this base looked pretty vulnerable. And then it was vulnerable. And then it totally died. And I don't think there's any saving it here for Motive either. Yeah, I think Motive is dead. There's not a lot of comeback potential here, but I don't know. Psystorm is good. Reavers are good. You're not saving this Nexus. It's a good attempt, but yeah. Yeah, Biocarry, there is. Venmo is just at Falcon Paladin. Pretty easy to find, I think. Yeah, I'm trying to make all those options easy as possible. Yeah, this attack getting shut down. So Motive loses a Nexus, but does stay alive down here. So he's down to 2 mining bases against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mining bases of the Zerg. This should be over. I really don't know how Motive is still alive here. Oh no, free High Templar are free. Oh no. That guy gets pulled back in time to not die, but that was abysmal. He's worried about other stuff, and I get it. He's trying to like Reaver drop and Storm drop the heck out of the Zerg player, but at the same time, you gotta watch your front a little bit. Just using straight lurkers to kill cannons is kind of funny to me. Why are you attacking this cannon? That's very funny to me. He's like, the lurkers have these cannons taken care of. 12 o'clock base looks like it's utterly eviscerated here, and all the drones are going to die. Great Plague on a large group of these Protoss units, but all of these drones are going to die. Unfortunately, it's still a 2-to-1 worker ratio in favor of the Zerg. He does clear this out while taking down an entire hatchery. Reaver 1, Reaver 2. Okay, hatch down, but we're back here. Dude, I don't know. Is Hum gonna be able? I just don't know. Motive, 2 base in Protoss, feeling pretty strong right now. Has knocked the Zerg down to 4 mining bases, which is still not ideal, but I guess it is more manageable. So fully upgraded Cracklings. The Protoss is at 333. Impressive upgrades from him. Ah, Biocarry, thanks for the $20 dono. Ah, over at Venmo, at Falcon Paladin. I appreciate it, man. Some really awesome support out from you guys today. I really, really appreciate it. That is amazing. That's a $25 from Don't Ban the Beehole. Akadiok's $20, and then another $20 dono from our guy Biocarry. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, especially today. Okay, so now is the end. Main base dying. Look, Protoss knows how to rebuild after losing their entire main base. They're the one race that's really good at it. But I don't know. It's not like he's building more tech up here or anything. He does get a Reaver drop at the 6 o'clock base, too. 10 kills on that Reaver. More drones dying. It's 50 drones now to 31. What's up, Detroit? This DT's like, stop it. Get out of here. Oh, no, detection showed up. 148 to 85 supply. I'm just trying to figure out why Motive thinks he can win this game. Hey, Critter, I know. So the good news is, Critter, is that we're going to go back to the Falcon Paladin channel starting tomorrow. The VODs will be posted here on Falcon Paladin Plays. But the live streams will go back to Falcon Paladin. Yeah, look at this mini-map. I just don't see how on earth Motive wins this thing. I don't get it. I don't see it. Yes, points. Are you highlighting my name for a reason? Okay, so this is it. This is, in fairness, a pretty tough thing to break. Cannons, High Templar, and Reavers. Zerg doesn't look at that and think, okay, I know how to handle this. It's just like, I have to plague this in Dark Swarm, and I'm going to lose 100 million units trying to kill this base. I can do it, it just totally sucks. What's that? What's up, Antony 009? Understood, Critter. Another drop. $18 kills on this High Templar. 27 kill High Templar. Holy crap. That's amazing. Holy cannoli. That's what we're talking about. So maybe I don't want to cast this thing as a standalone game, because this is just, hey, look, Zerg's taking the entire map. You're all turtled up here. Not yet, Hashim, no, but I will. It's going to be about the same start time as today, regular for Sunday. I mean, it's inevitable. I might have been ×2 this thing. Like, I just don't see how on earth Motive thinks he's gonna win this. He's got some mutas to try to pick off the High Templar. Doesn't go very well for him. Every muta but one dies, and I think maybe a High Templar died. It wasn't good. Not a good engagement here from him. Savior Sword, definitely sick. Motive is a Protoss player. He's Korean. He is 31 years old. He's made $32,000 playing StarCraft. Most of it in the year 2024. Here, there's Motive's doodad. Yeah, I don't know how short Savior Sword. What I'm thinking about doing is a hero 7v1 and then a free-for-all and then calling it a day. We also have a snow replay I want to get to, so Not exactly a crazy short stream, but definitely not 6 or 7 hours today. Yeah, I love this. Trying to take this base. Oh, no, says Motive. You're not taking this base. Ah, Critter. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, what's annoying for me is that I was sick last week. And then I was better for a couple days, and then I got a different kind of sick yesterday. So whatever. I don't know what's going on. So Motive kind of wins that, I guess. But I mean, he's down 110 to 88 supply. There's just no way. There's just no way this turns into a Motive win. I love this one Guardian, by the way. Yeah. It's the one Mutalisk that survived the attack in the top left, turned into a Guardian. He's dead now. Hang on a second. Some drones are dying. They're attacking an Archon. I mean, that's an extremely brave thing to do as a drone. It's attacking an Archon. What is this guy doing? He thinks he's a Zergling. Incredible. Dude, what? Okay, what is happening here? Hold on, this base is dead. This base, what is, no. There is no way that Motive is winning this game. I refuse to allow it. Hatch dead, Hatch dead. New base coming in. What is going on right now? There's absolutely no potential way. They do get a cancel on that Nexus, which is a big win, but it's 97 to 50 supply. What happened? What happened to you? I am stunned. I am stunned. I think Motive just won this game. I think he had enough of a bank that he could keep making army, and I think he was able to storm drop and reaver drop enough to slow the Zerg player down. Plus, the Zerg player did throw away a lot of units trying to kill this and failing. Dude, this is an epic game. I am definitely casting this for the main channel. Holy Hannah. Yeah, no, Hum is dead. 30 supply for him. 24 of which is drones. GG Motive. Motive loses his entire main base, comes back and wins anyway. He did build the tech up here. He built some production up here. Incredible stuff. I thought he was just wasting time. He's out there storm dropping and DTs.
I'm not happy, Bob.
Are getting stuff
not
done.
Happy.
Big win. He killed this base a couple times too. Absolutely insane victory from Motive. Yeah, I am moving that one to cast this channel. GG. That was insane. Freaking Motive, man, and Hum. 1,400 units produced, 1,367 killed. Look at this kill death ratio, man. 1,300 to 300. 101 Protoss buildings died today, and Motive won anyway. The outspend looks like it's probably enough, but in 41 minutes, maybe not. GG, dude. I know, right? Yeah, Critter, no problem. It was a fun one. Absolutely. All right, man. So Motive pulls it out. I'm going to grab this replay, and I'm going to move it. Wow. Wow, 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 and wow. Okay, good. Step away for a second. Clear my throat out again. I think I just need to, like, hawk, 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 and then I feel better about things. But we have a Luminous versus Snow game here on Dominator. I don't know who Luminous is. I definitely know who Snow is. But I'm going to step away for a second. It's a Dominator replay. Think about your options. And I'll be right back. Happy Saturday. Thanks for the support today, especially you guys, when I am not feeling well. SOS is like, I want some chips. Hooray. Okay, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Whew. Okay, we're back. We got Snow. We got Luminous. We got Dominator. Don't know what to expect from this, but RJB is not going to send me a replay where Luminous just gets his face kicked in. So let's see what we get. Prediction rockin'. It's a tough game out there predicting. But what do we got? Top side, a purple Protoss Snow. Right side, it is Luminous. Now, we're going to check the internets and see if we can find a Luminous. By the way, this is Motive here. Behind the chat. Handsome guy. Look at that handsome guy. But yeah, he won $11,000 playing in a show match. A minor league show match. K-League in December 2024. What is this? I'm distracted. Hold on a second. Astro. It was a team situation, so he's on a team with 815, Gameo, Piano, and Shiny, and they beat Alone, Hyuk, Cop, Tyson, and YSC. Did everybody get $11,000, or is that shared? I think that looks like it's shared. This should not count as $11,000. Anyway, let's do a search for Luminous. Oh, there's a hit. We get a hit. It's a Korean clan league, something that happened back in 2011. Oh my gosh. Where is our guy Luminous? He's not even showing up. Was he like in a qualifier maybe? No, this is a foreigner thing. Okay. I don't think the man has a page. I don't think Luminous is a real person here. So never mind. Luminous doesn't exist. But behold, it was a hatch first play. Into a pool here out of Luminous. And Zealots are on the way. Probe from Snow, trying to figure out what's going on here. I mean, Soul Key is the head and shoulders favorite to win ASL G22, right? I think on all the betting sites, Soul Key is #1. Oh, there we go. RJB says that Luminous is Hwasin. I wasn't reading chat until just now. Sorry, man. Hwasin! I don't know if that helps very much. I still think Snow's heavily favored here. Hwasin or Luminous. I'm not sure it changes anybody's bet. But that's okay. That is just fine. Barcode wins the match. Not wrong, Ultra. Not wrong at all. Vincent, hello. Happy to see you, Vincent. Is Hwasin a Terran player? Dang it. Hwasin. There's Hwasin. He's a Terran player. Yeah, what the heck? Is he off racing here, RJB, or what? Hang on, his Lings do bust through this wall. What are you doing? Why are you attacking a gateway? Go after the pylon. I mean, I don't know. I feel like he could. This is a weird choice for our guy Hwasin. Again, Hwasin's a Terran player according to Wikipedia, so I don't know what he's doing here. I mean, potentially taking down the gateway of Snow, which is, I don't want to say it's game endy, but it's not great. Okay, probe down, probe down. He gets the gateway because he's just sending slow Lings across over and over and over again. Dude, if he gets this cannon, it's over. If he gets this cannon, it's over. He does not get the cannon. The probes are too good for Snow. He saves the cannon. The Ling's got to fall back. But man, without that probe micro, that's just a dead Protoss. I don't care if it is Snow. If that cannon goes down, we just flood Lings until we win. So that is a GG. How's it going, to Carlito? Happy Saturday. Good to see ya. He wants that cannon so bad. So bad. He almost gets the cannon. Snow, the other cannon getting hit as well, but hold up. Backup cannon. Backup cannon. Attack the cannon, attack the cannon. And they get the... No! 3 hit points. What? What? 3 hit points on that cannon. That is. And he's done. He's like, well, okay, I tried my best. I almost killed Snow in the first 5 minutes of a PvZ. My lair's done. That's pretty fancy. Glad to hear you're still alive, too, Carlito. On a hospital stay right now. Astro says this is Queen playing. This is not Hwasin. This is not anybody else. It is Queen, says Astro. He's very convinced that this barcode player is who he thinks it is. Dude, this is so frigging wide open, it's not even funny. I don't see how you can't get a couple more Lings across the map. Well, okay, now there's a Zealot blocking it, but for a second there, that door was open. That's right, I could cough on that thing and it would fall apart. Spire, probe scouts that. Good scout by Snow. He's getting a Stargate. Overlord scouts that. Good scout by Hwasin, maybe. Nice. YH sends Senator shirt on. Excellent news. Loyal to the end. Yeah, yesterday during games, Laughing Games was saying that he used to be a Canucks fan, but that they sucked so much he just gave up on them. Which is sad, but understandable. Well, he did get a couple lings in. Extra scout on the Stargate. He's like, you didn't cancel that Stargate, did you? No? Okay. Yeah, so now full scout inside the main base. The Zerg player is playing pretty fantastically. Macro hatching, Hydra Denon. Looks like it's going to be Scourge, or just Scourge, no mutas, which Falcon, thumbs up, seal of approval on that one. Yeah, good man, YH. I appreciate someone who has extreme loyalty. Even when it comes to sports, which don't really matter. Loyalty is nice. So now that speed is done on the lings, he's like, can we? No? Okay, not even close. Absolutely not. Scourge, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. Would Queen just lose to Scourge like that for no reason, Astro? What do you think? You think he would? I think he'd pull it back. I don't think he'd lose those Scourge for nothing. I think this is somebody else. So, Snow's looking great, man. 40 probes, 2 bases, double Stargate Corsair shenaniganry here. Gonna make a lot of Corsairs. Getting a Templar Archives. Getting Zealot leg enhancements too. So Hydra Lurkers here is gonna be great. Just mass Hydra. If you're going 2 Stargate Corsair and 87 Hydras show up, you just sort of die. Maybe he's also trying to get Psystorm in here too. It's Snow. He can kind of do whatever he wants. Can he afford it? That's right, Pixel Art. That is correct. I'm a Utah Jazz fan. They have never won a championship. In my entire life. My entire life, their entire existence. And I still root for them. Am I going to die without ever seeing a Utah Jazz title? Quite possibly, yes. Technically, BYU won a national championship in football in 1984, but I was 2 years old then. So I don't think that counts. I think if you are under the age of, like, 5, I don't think your team winning a championship counts for you. The Jazz or the Utah Hockey Club? Cardiacs. Oh, man. I don't know enough about hockey to speak to that. I don't know. Because the problem with the Jazz is they're never signing any elite free agents, which makes it really hard to win a title. I don't know if that's the same thing with the Utah Hockey Club. Like, do they have that same restriction? Is that as a big of a deal? Hey, look, it's a Hydra bust in the face of a 2-gate Corsair play. What did we think was going to happen here? Probes come down to try to deal with this, but they're getting massacred immediately. They're just buying time for more cannons to warp in. Corsairs are stunned at this turn of events. They can't do anything about these Hydralisks. Forge gets sniped out there. Was that an attack upgrade? What even was that? There are no attacking units. Well, okay, there are High Templar and Corsairs, but there are no ground zealots or dragoons at all for Snow right now. Okay, so YH basically says player empowerment in the NBA makes it hard for the Jazz to get stars, but that doesn't exist in hockey. So easier for the hockey club to get a title. He does have the +1 attack, so I don't think killing that Forge denied. It might have denied +2, but it didn't deny +1, which I think is the important thing right now. Yeah, this contain is kind of awesome. This is great. All right, Astro is insistent this is Queen, which I could believe. He's playing well. High Templar does not get sniped out. Tries to bait the Hydras to come up here. Hey, come play. The water's great. High Templar are not dying either. That's big. Storm, run. Storm, run. Yeah, the Jazz, the only way they get an elite player is they draft them. And considering they've always been too good to get a high draft pick for like my entire life, finally they tanked this last season, and now they could get the #1 pick in the draft. The chances are 14%, which sucks. But no one else has better odds of getting the #1 pick in the draft, so hey, I'll allow it. I expect the Jazz fully to not get the #1 pick, but if they end up getting Cooper Flag, I'll be pretty happy about that. About 4 hours on average, YH. What's up, Churtigrad? That's right, Cooper Flag. Danny will get it. I don't know. I'll be over the moon if it happens. I love Cooper. I think he's going to be great for a long time. Going to be the best American basketball player since, like, Larry Bird. American white basketball player since Larry Bird. Okay, here we go. Lurker Hydra shenanigans here. Psystorm is up. Can Dallas get Cooper Flag? Technically, yeah. Dallas could get the #1 pick in the draft. The odds are extremely low. And then Nico can trade him to the Lakers. Right. That's what would happen. So Zealot's on the move out here. Not American, no. Jokic and Doncic are Slovenian and Serbian, respectively. I love this. Zealots just are like, see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. You don't have any Sunkens. Oh my gosh, he's going to get this hatch, too. Just a very casual Zealot run out. 3rd hatch down. 4th hatch still running. Good grief. White American, YH. It's two categories. The best white American basketball player since Larry Bird. Europe does have a lot of great basketball players, it's true. What about the Bobcats, Starboy? What about them? AoE 4 is 16 euros on Steam right now. Nice. Thanks for the heads up, Churtigrad. And then Astro says, someone in Utah says it's a boring place. There's a nice people. People aren't super educated. Aw. And it's very conservative. It is extremely conservative, yes. Good size storms. I want to say the education rates in Utah are higher than average. Let me look that up real quick. Psystorm, Psystorm. And Warcraft Remastered is also 50% off. I did purchase the Warcraft Remastered. I mean, I've played through that on the stream. Pretty fun, honestly. So, the Hydras are dying because of course they are. What else are they going to do at this point? The Psystorms are way too good, but he did shut down that 3rd base of Snows, so giving as good as he gets right here. Is it Larry Burb? Jericho, what's up, man? Adun, Toridas. Ah, got it, Starboy. Yeah, that makes sense. Do people in Denver look down on Utahns? I think so. I think that happens. I don't know that we necessarily hate each other, but I mean, Denver's extremely left-leaning, and then pretty much the entire state of Utah is extremely right-leaning. So I think we have that political divide going for sure. Retaking the third base and retaking the third base. So both players trying to get their third bases back. What's up, baby T-Rex? Happy Saturday, man. Yeah, Chertograd sounds good. I agree, Purple. Good campaigns are important. The only reason I didn't buy Overwatch is because they didn't do the promised campaign. I was 100% on buying that game. And then they were like, no, it's just PvP. And I was like, I'm out. And I've never played it in my entire life. They would have gotten a sale if they just included a campaign. Even if it was like a 10-hour campaign, I would have bought it. I don't know that people do want to play for the Nuggets. Do they get huge free agent signings? They drafted Michael Porter and Jokic and Murray. I don't think they get huge free agent signings there. Welcome back, Vincent. I agree, Chertograd. I wish Hydra spit in StarCraft 2 instead of, like, shooting spines. Yeah, T-Mac was a monster. Unfortunate career for him. Injuries had a lot to do with it, yes. So, once again, third base under attack by a lot of Hydras. That cannon is down. High Templar is out of Psystorm. And, oh boy. There are enough Dragoons to clear that out, though. Trying to attack and get a cancel on the Nexus. Definitely. No, another Psystorm rolls in. He saves the Nexus. It's just extraordinarily injured is all. No problem. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate because I think NBA players really make their legacies by playing in the NBA Finals. And T-Mac never made it to the Finals. And so I don't know that he's going to be remembered that much, but he was great. He really was. I really liked watching T-Mac back in the day. The Jazz beat him in the playoffs a couple times in the West, contributing to him never making an NBA Finals. Jericho, yeah, live games after this. We sure do, Hamster. Okay, what do we got, man? We got DTs on the way. We've got Consume in the production tab. 5 bases for the Zerg. 4 bases for Snow. Very injured Nexuses. Well, I guess this one's okay. But a Hydro Lurker for now. Darkstorm finishing up soon, and that will change the equation of this entire matchup. So, can our Zerg player hold off Snow long enough to get Plague and Darkstorm out? It's about even on supply, which is not ideal, but the 56 worker count for the Zerg is looking pretty good. These guys need to get to work yesterday. Zerglings, I don't think they have Adrenal yet. Can we bust up that ramp? There's 1 storm available, and with almost a second one, so that's pretty dangerous. Yeah, but at least Allen Iverson got to a finals. I think people remember Allen Iverson more than T-Mac because of the finals, and I think they remember Vince because of the dunks. In the dunk contest and in the Olympics, that one dunk over that 7-footer from France. T-Mac doesn't have... T-Mac has the, like, 9 points in 13 seconds comeback against the Spurs in the regular season back in 2004. But I'm just not sure that's as widely remembered as AI's finals against the Lakers or Vince's dunks. I don't know. 148 to 136 supply. Snow charging in to this 5th base. There's not a Nidus here. Oh, there was almost a Nidus here. That hurts, man. Almost a Nidus. Good positioning, but the Psystorm is happening. I don't know if the Zerg has enough. Nope, no reinforcements coming either. Maybe there's a counterattack? Okay, good Psystorms there. Was 11 when the Heat got beat by the Mavs in like an incredible underdog performance by Nowitzki and a bunch of role players? I think that was 11. Ling's counterattacking. I don't think so. Maybe sniping the Nexus? Maybe you can snipe the Nexus. It's already pretty darn injured, but I think the Zerg player's running out of steam here. He loses the 5th base. 4 bases here from Snow. Can't take this Nexus down. Dark Swarm is up, but Psystorm feels pretty darn plentiful. Yeah, I think Snow's got this on defense, man. 130 to 97 supply. Dark Swarm is good. Dark Swarm is not that good. Psystorm is better. I'll die on that hill. Psystorm being better than Dark Swarm. He went after the Nexus a little bit, couldn't quite kill it, and I think this is where you tap, Zerg player. You lost a base, you tried to counter and get revenge by killing another base. If he had killed this thing, I think it is better for him. I really do. I mean, it's Snow we're talking about. The Psystorm connections are going to be perfect the entire time. That's why he is who he is. It's a demanding thing, but it's a good thing. Okur never played defense. One of the major reasons that Jazz team with Darren, Boozer, and Okur never won anything is because Boozer and Okur didn't play defense. It was a layup line anytime they were in the game. So, you know, offensively, really exciting, really fun team, but defensively, they sucked. I kind of hated that team. Darren and Paul Millsap were the only guys who were good on offense and on defense, and actually gave a crap. Go for it, YH. Yeah, Okur was one of the first dudes to come out of Europe and be like, I'm a big 6'11" guy who's excellent from 3. Like, there was Dirk, obviously, before him and some other guys, but Okur was just the same mold. Okay, well, he's replacing this hatchery, but no, it's double the supply right now, dude. You're getting crushed. Snow's expanded to the left side as well. I don't know what the Zerg player is trying to do here. He's trying to double expand for 1, retaking the 5th base, and getting a 6th base here, minerals only. But yeah, I had a blog back then, and like in the 2007, 2008, 2009 range, when the Jazz were, you know, making the Western Conference Finals and getting beat by the Lakers and stuff, and it was just like, yeah, if Boozer and Okur tried on defense, I think the Jazz maybe make it to the finals one of those years, but they were just turnstiles, man. Another failed attack up here from our guy, and that's it. Yeah, Zerg taps out. That should have happened probably about 3 minutes ago, but that's a GG. Snow gets the win. Pew, 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 pew. Doesn't need the Reaver at all, SOS. Turns out Snow can win without him. Nicely done. Kill death ratio 4-1. Outproduction 3-1. Structures raised 24-3 in favor of the Zerg, and the outspend about 9,000 resources in 24 minutes. Will get it done. Okay, let's head over to US West BattleNet. Oh, first I want to check education rates. Bachelor's degree rates per capita per state. So, list of U.S. states and territories by educational attainment. So, with a bachelor's degree or higher, let's sort by that. Okay, so DC's 63%. Holy crap. Massachusetts, Maryland, Vermont, Colorado. See, Colorado's very educated. Utah's 14. So yeah, Utah's 14th, which is well in the top half of states. So Utah's better educated than average by a pretty decent chunk. 93% high school graduation rate. Advanced degrees, they are 25th, so right in the middle of like a master's or a PhD. But yeah, Utah's educated compared to other states for sure. What's up, please? I'm fine with Utah G22. Stretch, 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 stretch. I don't want to show Canada. All right, let's go to US West BattleNet. It is time to play some live games. Like I said, I think we're going to do Hero 7v1 or something, or maybe do whatever. We'll see how many people are out there, but we're talking about maybe 3 games to wrap up the stream today, and we'll see how we feel tomorrow. And again, we're back on the Falcon Paladin channel tomorrow. Because heck, I've got 68,000 subs out there. If the notification goes out to 1% of them, there's more than are getting it out here. Okay, speed. Hyuk and Ample, Mind and Sky, Luminous and Snow. Got it. Got it. Okay. Rugged them out. Sounds good, Wander. That's right. A lot of desert in Nevada and Utah. True facts. No one moved to Utah. It's a desert hellscape of horribleness. Holy crap, we've got people here. Okay. So, let's go Hero 7v1. And then maybe we'll just go to the free-for-all at that point. Depending on how long this is, I guess. Ah, come on. Nickelodeon. Maybe we can do a mono battle if we have time, G22. That does sound fun. I'm not against it. Alright. Okay, good. We're good. We're good. Savior Sword's up there. Does he want to be up there? Ooh, Thermostat. Let's put Thermostat in. Sorry, Savior Sword. G22, Psychonauts. Who do we... Jericho doesn't want to play, so let's get Psychonauts in there then. Yeah, sounds good, please. Okay, Thermostat says he knows what he's doing. SOS Wander, Happy, Big Crazy, Detroit Slim with... I don't know whose Detroit Slim is unless it's... I don't know who this is. I think we've got somebody smurfing on the channel recently the last couple days, and they are not identifying themselves, but they're behaving, so I'll allow it. I can't play the hero. I've never done that. I have so much fear. I know, it's not you, Detroit. I get that. Alright, we'll see how he does anyway. He's a great player. What's up, RJB? Well, okay. Well, Savior Sword's gonna explain some stuff. Sounds like. So we'll let him do that for a second here. Nice, please. That's good news. I know it's not you, Detroit, but somebody was impersonating you yesterday and they behaved. So it's okay. Oh, Detroit Slim is a Cardiox. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, Starboy, it's a Saturday or a Sunday. Getting a slot in a live game is a little bit difficult to do on the weekends. We get a lot of people out here on those days. All right, let's see how Thermostat does this. First time in, but he's a great player, so this is kind of going to balance it out a little bit. Okay, prediction rolling. Let's see how our guy Thermostat does. Yes, Chertograd. We've got a few kebab places, definitely more popular here over the last 10 years in America. In Utah, anyway. Yeah. Okay, top left, we've got a green Protoss player. It is Thermostat. He's the hero. He gets hero units. 12 o'clock. Psychonauts playing Zerg. We got a magenta Terran. It's Wander. A brown Zerg player is Big Crazy on the right side. Bottom right, we got a white Zerg player, Big Wen. We have orange Terran south side, Detroit Slim, who's a Cardiox. A red Protoss, Happy in the bottom left. And finally, last but not least, SSOS, playing blue Terran. The sneezes. Okay, so yeah, in Utah, which we don't get stuff as fast as like New York or Los Angeles or bigger cities like that, but eventually stuff trickles down to us. And I would say over the last 15 years, 10 years, we've started getting more kebab places. There's one just about 3 minutes from my house that I go to every once in a while. They've got some really, really good stuff there. So yeah, this definitely, I think it's exploding across the country over the last decade or so. Here, let's pull it up real quick. Yeah, it calls itself Spitz, Mediterranean food. Yeah, their colors are horrendous, but yeah, they've got donor wraps. Yeah, so effectively hummus, olives, feta romaine, beef and lamb, chicken. It's all great stuff. Really, really flavorful. Pretty awesome. Big fan. Yeah, Baby T-Rex is in on that. Donors and heroes. Heck yeah, pixel art. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. America... A bit of link pressure here from Big Crazy. No early floor guns. There were, but we got rid of them. Yeah, I mean, that, again, the thing about America is it's all the variety. It is. It's every kind of food you could expect. We have Ethiopian food popping up in Salt Lake nowadays. And when I was in Madagascar, they would ask us, what is your, the term is futusakafu, which means your base food. They're like, for us, it's rice. We have rice with every meal. And in other cultures, it's noodles, right? And so what is your futusakafu? And we're like, don't really have one. This pressure from Big Crazy is pretty good. We don't really have a base food. We just, they don't rally. No, Thermostat. And they were just blown away by that concept of the sheer variety that Americans have in their food. And other cities and countries too, right? London, right? England has a lot of options as well. I mean, we're just kind of multiculturally spreading all different food types all across the world. So this Ling pressure is really annoying out of Big Crazy. He is hurting this economy pretty immensely. Like, a cannon up here would help. He's finally getting a forge. But it's really keeping the pressure on, man. Lings keep rolling in. Vultures are joining the party from Cardiox. Okay, these cannons going to have to be a pretty big deal here. But look at this. Up on top of the probes are Vultures. He gets a Spider Mine down as well. Oh my gosh, this is brutal. And he taps. Alright. So that's Thermostat getting absolutely bullied in a very fast Hero 7v1. Man, that was some of the best performance I've seen from the enemies in a while. Let's give it another round with somebody else in the spot there. I just want to see if we can get a little bit of a better game rather than somebody's first attempt at it. Because it's a tough spot. It's definitely a tough spot. Always has been. Does Jericho want it? Jericho kind of knows what he's doing. No, he does not. What's up, baby T-Rex? Does he want it? Does Big Crazy want it? Yeah, Chertograd. And I mean, that's one of the major benefits of living in the time that we live, is that we just have access to all different types of food from all around the world all the time. For the vast majority of history, if you wanted sushi, you pretty much had to go to Japan, you know? There was just no sushi restaurant nearby. I guess you could figure out how to make it yourself, but I mean, that's, if you're inland enough and you don't have access to the ingredients you need, is pretty much impossible. So yeah, it's good. Big Wan can be hero, that's true. Does Big Wan want to be hero? Big Wan's being very quiet in chat here. I don't think he's saying anything. We sure do, pixel art. There are bad things about the time we live in and good things as well. Alright, I'm going to swap them out. If they're both okay with it. I think Big Wan presents a bigger challenge in the hero spot. Okay, here we go. Randomed up. Go Big Wang indeed. Okay, top left. Oh, we got Zerg. That sucks. Zerg is so much harder than the other two here. But it is Big Wan. So top left is Big Wan. 12 o'clock. We've got Baby T-Rex playing Zerg. We got a blue... yellow Protoss here, please eat me. A red Protoss is happy. A red Protoss happy. A purple Zerg player is Psychonauts. A magenta Zerg player, Starboy. Brown Terran player is Wander, and then Savior Sword on the left side. He's probably going to set up a Nexus somewhere else, because these lings are going to be showing up fast. Zerg could definitely use a buff, 100%. I mean, lucky noob, we got a Ling Rush in the last game, and it really crushed the hero. So, it's pretty effective strategy. Is Shadur Sanders still not drafted? How is he still not drafted? Are we like in the 5th round? Look, BYU played against Colorado in their bowl game, in the Alamo Bowl, just a few months ago, not even that long ago. And I didn't think Shadur was that good. But, like, he threw for 4,000 yards. I don't think he's, like, a 5th round quarterback. Yeah, one of the major benefits the hero Zerg player has is the Overlords are Yggdrasils, which means they have vision, speed, 1,000 hit points, 4 armor, and drops by default. So dropping Lings early is a very viable strategy here, and it's pretty much going to kill Baby T-Rex. Can he get out of here is the question. Chertigrad. Yeah, so Baby T-Rex is knocked out. And what do I always say? If you end up killing 3 of your enemies in the first 10 minutes, you have a chance to win this thing as the hero. If you can't do it, it's a lot harder. Distract him with your body, he says. And 30 supply. That's right, SOS. Distract him by asking hard questions about life. Savior Sword already abandoned his main to be down here a long time ago, so this base dying is not a big deal. Just buying time. Just buying time. Lings running up here from Psychonauts. Don't engage, don't engage, don't engage with the devouring ones. Ugh. Yeah, getting us sunken up here from Big Wan seems like a good idea. He's got his Hydra Den. If you have 2 Hydra Dens, every Hydra you make gets you a free lurker or something like that. It's like every 2 Hydra gets you a free regular lurker or something. Can't remember. All right, Ultra gives us a review of the Burger King Steakhouse Bacon Whopper. Says nothing to write home about, but serviceable. Good to know. I won't go to Burger King for the first time in like 5 years. Oh, Baby T-Rex lives. That's a mistake from Big Wan. Don't let anybody live. Don't let them come back on ya. He still hasn't sunken this up. So one thing you got to worry about is the heroes getting dropped because it's fastest map. Big Wan does decide to take down Baby T-Rex. Ah, there we go. Double Hydra Den and free lurkers are free. They do take up supply, though, which kind of sucks. A Big Wan Baby T-Rex grudge match? Heck yes, let's go! I like grudge matches. They're fun. Like, the only time I want to do 1v1 matches between my viewers is when one of them is very mad. That's when I'm entertained by it. Baby T-Rex says, I suck, but I'll do my best. This is a pretty big fire bat attack. Unfortunately, there are lurkers somewhere. Here they are. They're running by. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wander, ready to go. Drones. No, not that way, drones. Not that way. Well, I guess it could have been worse. Okay, so I think they've got it taken care of, generally. The drones, a bunch of them died. He still has at least 12. Somewhere around 12 workers. Not ideal, but could have been a lot worse. Pretty good reaction time from him. So lurkers plus hunter killers are pretty good. Ow. Yeah, happy running into those lurkers. Not ideal at all. Nice. Ling drop does snipe the main of Please Eat Me. So Baby T-Rex still not dead. Please Eat Me. Mostly dead. Okay, the free lurkers are free. Now, this is going to be harder to drop and harder to run by on, so Big Gwen not entirely safe here, but feeling okay. Once again, sending Zealots in, sending a DT in. Gets a couple swipes off, but that's about it. Mutalisks from Psychonauts ready to join the party here. Yeah, why is Savior Sword not using these minerals? Savior Sword knows about this map. Dude, there is no anti-air for Big Wan at all. Big Wan, leave some Hydras at home. You have to have some anti-air at home. Mutalisks are a threat. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well... not looking good for our guy, Big Wan. Hunter killers are pretty good. They're not that good. Okay, if this is like 9 hunter killers, he's alive, but it hurts. There's the free lurkers, though. Okay, so all the mutas die. Question is, are there more where those guys came from? And the answer is probably. Also, free lurkers continuing to be free. Mutalisks from Psychonauts continuing to wipe out lurkers in the middle here. Hunter killers trying to deal with those guys. Yeah, I feel like back in the 90s when I was a kid, in the 80s, Burger King and McDonald's were kind of neck and neck. I feel like they were both pretty strong in the fast food industry. And then ever since about the 2010s, Burger King has fallen off big time. I think they're getting their butt kicked by McDonald's in a huge way. I could be wrong about that. Maybe we'll look it up after this game. Big Crazy says, Burger King and KFC in Turkey is amazing. Well, that's good. Glad to hear it's good somewhere. In the USA, they are awful. Generally true. On the US part, at least I know. Drop ships from Wander. I don't know, man. There are a bunch of lurkers back here. Savior Sword is stubborn. That is true. Yeah, I mean, Burger King definitely went for very, very weird advertising about the mid-2000s, and then just have stuck with it since. I mean, I guess the current ad campaign isn't that weird. Are we seriously back in with the mutas and Big Wan's not ready for this? Yes, yes we are. That's exactly what's happening here. He's fighting the hunter-killers, man. Huh, Chartergrad, that's good to know. Good job, local burger place, putting in the work against McDonald's. I just think variety is good. Like, I don't... Oh, tried to go for the unload. Wander did. But again, there are so many lurkers, I don't know how much damage he got done. That said, there are about 15 drones here from Big Wan, so it's not looking good. Somebody's pinging all over the place here. Big Wan, yeah, has no gas at all to speak of. He's trying to lurker Hydra his way through Happy's base, but he doesn't get hero lurkers, man. It's the problem with Zerg. You don't get hero lurkers. The hunter killer, as far as a hero unit goes, is pretty underwhelming. These are the problems with the Zerg. There are benefits, yeah, but the problems are kind of big ones. That's a pretty crazy fact pixel art. Holy cow. Okay, Big Wan making a game of this thing. He's trying to just push right on through. Yeah, nobody's at 100 supply here except for Starboy, who's kind of got a lot of Mutalisks. Spore, 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 Hydra, 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 Hydra Lurker, Hydra Lurker, Hydra Lurker here. Yeah, Crusader says Burger King is better than McDonald's in Canada. Possible. I have not been to Canada in a very long time. Okay, so Starboy comes out and says it is time to try to engage while Happy is dying. He brought a big Mutalisk, Hydralisk army to try to do it here. Sniping down the Nexuses at this point would probably be a good idea here out of Big Wan. Got a lot of the probes in all fairness. But he's not going to get any of the Nexuses, which is kind of a huge win from Happy. Wander's going for another ginormous, like, Marine Firebat drop, which I don't think that's how you want to do this thing, sir. Not crazy interested in that. Mass says Burger King is also superior in Sweden. So maybe international Burger King's been really working on it. And just domestic Burger King's falling down on the job. Very possible. Oh, regular lurkers, man. Embarrassing. Giant Guardian Ball out of Psychonauts is kind of fun. I like that. But man, devouring ones on top of your Marines. It's a handful of Zerglings getting the work done. Like, this is why this is fun. Guardians helping save those tanks, at least on some level. The Lurkers doing pretty well against this counterattack by Big Wan in here, though. Yeah, the Hydra's against the Guardian's going to be good, but with Siege Tank support, Guardian plus Hydra, or Guardian plus Siege Tank is pretty awesome. Save Your Sword brought some Reavers to play. Big Wan trying to counter Lurkers into this base, but there are so many Mutalisks out. I don't know. Two separate Zerg players are going for all of the Mutalisks, man. Yeah, this little corner setup here is looking good. We've got Wander, we've got Savior Sword, we've got Psychonauts here too. And Hydro Lurker's just not going to get the job done. I mean, if Big Wan's not going to go into Dark Swarm or anything, like, I don't know. Probably a bit of a mistake on his point, on his part. He's trying to push the beachhead back, Pixel Art. And he does. Looks like he gets rid of this. The Guardians jumping back into this thing could be a big deal. Counterattacking Happy, running in again, but it's a lot of Hydro Lurker. Does he have upgrades on these things? No upgrades on the Hydras at all. I feel like it'd be worth... I really do feel like it'd be worth it to get upgrades for these Hunter Killers. It'd scale pretty well for them. I have no notes for the Devouring ones. They can continue to be 0 upgrade because they're mean as it is. 120 hit points on a Zergling is just hilarious. Now, the question is, can you just Mutabomb him to death at this point? Right? A lot of Mutalisks here from Starboy. Got +1 Carapace upgrade. He's just kind of A-moving in, and it's surprisingly the Zerg players that are doing a lot of work here against a Zerg enemy. So, not bad. Keeping Big Wan out. He's got a Hive now. I don't see a Defiler Mound anywhere, and I don't see one under construction either. Wanders back in to set up yet another beachhead on the left side. That is a viable strategy, Pixel Art, except for the fact that the Overlords all have 1,000 hit points and 4 armor. We've seen people try it before, and it's almost impossible. Yeah. Yeah, so Savior Sword's here, Starboy's here, Wander's here, Psychonauts is here. And we are slowly crushing in, man. Happy's joined the party as well. Happy's almost got 5-5 on his Zealots. Yeah, he's been upgrading. And 5-5 regular Zealots against Hunter Killers are actually going to kind of crush. That's brilliant out of Happy. Good upgrades, man. T-Rex BMing. Yeah, it's looking pretty over here. I don't know if upgrades would have made the difference, but I know they did for Happy. Wander says, I got his drones. He did. He got his drones. That siege tank was barely in range. That's crazy. What a shot. Yeah, Big Wan is utterly gas-starved, but he's getting a lot of free lurkers, which is nice. I mean, Big Wan's making an absolute game of it here. I gotta give him credit. Does he have time to make a Defiler Mound? I mean, technically, yeah, but I don't know that he has the gas for it. Big Crazy calls the GG. More infinite lurkers keep popping out here, man. They're free, and they're 1 Carapace now. And he's trying to get his guys back on gas, on minerals here. He doesn't have the money to keep building. It is the slowest of death. I guess maybe it is SOS. Big Wan, GG's out. Pretty good one. 18 minutes. Good effort. Probably could have used some Plague, some Dark Swarm in there for sure. And yeah, and the Hydras just aren't strong enough. I mean, Torasks would have been better. Hero Mutalisks, the Kukuzas are also very good. So that is a GG. And the enemies do get the win. Good game, though. Good effort there by Big Wan, for sure. Okay, let's free-for-all this thing. Sounds a lot of fun. Let's go free-for-all Falcon Unrest. Yeah. That's it. All right, let's see who we want to get in here. GG Big Wan. I know, it is so hard. Without that rally, too. I don't know how they fixed that. Well, just step away for a sec. Be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Awaken, my child, and embrace the glory that is your birthright. Know that I am the Overmind, the eternal will of the Swarm, and that you have been created to serve me.
Oh. All right, GG. What do we got in here? Italian RJB. Mi chiamo RJB. Is that really RJB? If that is really RJB, identify in chat. RJB identifies in chat. Okay. Where'd Facecam go? Facecam, come back. I need you for science. There I am. Okay, we're going to put RJB in over... Who do I want to boot from this gosh darn thing? Sorry, please eat me. You got to play with us. Good enough. Already played. And I think we're good. GLA Jeff. Alright, RJB is going to be a monster. He's coming in as random as always, and let's see if he gets Zerg. Because if he gets Zerg, he's going to complain about the lag. And RJB is not a Zerg. Hooray. Okay, that's good. So, free-for-all. 8 players, Falcon Unrest. Top side, it's a blue Terran. It is Marsaragai. Next door, it is an olive Zerg player. It's Big Crazy. These two guys are going to fight to the death. They don't know it yet, but they will. Center, Jericho. South side, RJB playing Terran. Ooh, this is good. I like Terran RJB. Zerg RJB complains. And then Protoss RJB just makes carriers. On the right side, it's a brown Protoss player, G22, center middle. Wanders in there playing Terran. This is a dangerous spot for him. It's pretty safe, and he's pretty scary when he's safe. Save your sword on the right side, and then we've got Happy playing Zerg player and red. Yeah, Chertograd, we have people from all over. We got Canadians, South Americans, people from Australia. We've had people from Japan come in, from India, from Saudi Arabia, from Taiwan. From, my gosh, all over Europe, Russia. It's an international audience, to be sure. StarCraft has wide appeal. It's a hatch first attempt here from Big Crazy against a Rex first from Marsaragai. That could be pretty dangerous. Plus the gas indicates some early aggression here from Marsaragai. If Zerg player doesn't have anything to deal with a couple vultures that show up or a couple marines, he could be dead. There's his pool. Happy's scouting out a lot. And he also goes for a hatch first, but Savior Sword's also going for well, it's a gas opening with a gateway. So Savior Sword could be causing some problems here for Happy. And Marsara could be causing some problems here for Big Crazy. And then everybody else seems pretty chill. Defensive opening here from Jericho with the cannons. Wander's bunkered up defensively as well. And then potentially an aggressive opening down here from G22. RJB got Marines, got gas. He might head up north here. Sometimes these two guys fight, because look how close they are. Yeah, there we go. Tarsurians in Croatia. Cardiox wants a prediction. And he's bunker rushing the natural base. So let's see what race dies first. Zerg, Protoss, or Terran die first in this free-for-all. It's not looking all that great for Big Crazy. Yeah, it looks like this bunker rush is going to get shut down. It's just a little bit too late here out of Marsaragai. It was fun. It was a good attempt, but good sunken, good ling stuff out, and sunken here helping defend him as well. Like I said, Marines from RJB did try to poke up here on Jericho, but the cannons... Can you sneak up around the back side? The lag is abysmal, by the way. Happy's getting his third. Risky. Yeah, you can dodge these cannons by... Yep, that's exactly right. You can sneak around this backside and everybody's in trouble. So, yeah, it's tough. Ow. It is really tough when your mining is entirely stopped and you're on one total base. So, just a little bit of mining time harassment more than anything else. What is this? Oh, Big Crazy trying to poke in here on Marsara guy to counterattack him. Fair enough. Savior Sword is sending Dragoons over. Actually, down here to G22. So it's 2 Goons versus 2+2 Zealots. Should be fine. T-Rex, appreciate the love, man. Nice to be considerate. Happy says, oh no. Baby T-Rex was obsing. It's okay. Everything is fine. He's back with more Dragoons. Ah, but his second base is getting hit by Savior Sword. He's just trying to transfer probes over here, which is a terrible thing. 3 Dragoons plus 2 Zealots does defeat 4 Dragoons. Thank you very much. Assuming the Zealots get some good... They don't go that way. They need to go this way. There you go. Micro, it's difficult sometimes in StarCraft. Who knew? Happy. 3rd base. Getting away with it. Bit of a ninja. We talked about that earlier. Got a lair. Going for a Queen's Nest. Very, very quickly going for Hive here in a free-for-all, but nobody seems to be able to be punishing him. Sherdegrad says that Cybernetics core look like ice cream cones. I don't see it. No. Robotic Support Bay looks like a bunch of vacuum cleaners, though. That is definitely old-timey vacuum cleaners when I was a kid. Siege tank pushing Happy. Uh-oh. Happy's greed and is really fast taking up might come back to bite him. Wander. Wander comes for him. That makes sense. Geographically, that makes a ton of sense. Vultures are here behind the mineral line for Big Crazy. That's not ideal at all. Drones have to fight against vultures. That's pretty much instantaneous death every single time. Siege tanks. Here we go. Jericho says, I don't have any scan? What? Happy might die here, folks. Jericho's calling stream sniping accusations. He seems okay. I don't know what he's complaining about here. Yeah, Happy might die. He's at 36 supply. He doesn't have enough lings to break this. Plus, there's vultures anyway. This is tough. RJB, maybe... Oh, man. Big Crazy getting hit by RJB and a Marsara guy pretty much throughout the entire game here. This is not good. Oh, his Spire gets targeted by the Stim Marines. Brutal, brutal stuff happening here to Big Crazy. He might be the first one to go. If not him, maybe it's Happy. Has anybody taken a corner base yet? Not yet. We'll get there eventually. I think Happy might be dead. Savior Sword did take down the second base of D20. Got his Reaver, too. Savior Sword, let's rock. I think he was going for tier 3 before the siege tanks showed up, and it's bad. It's really bad for him. He's going to lose his spawning pool. I don't think he has a way to live here. Really don't. Also, Big Crazy's dying to our guy, RJB. So, RJB. G22 losing to Savior Sword's a bit of a surprise. Hang on. He's not dead yet. He's got 4 Dragoons versus 3. Plus 1 attack on Savior Sword's Dragoons, though. He is the upgrade king. Savior Sword is never going to neglect upgrades. even at the expense of something else. Okay, so the good news is that Happy can cockroach a little bit and try to stay alive, because otherwise he would be dead. He tried to tech up a little bit too fast, got pushed by not even that big of an attack here at all out of Wander and got killed. Look at this, Marsara and RJB fighting each other over Big Crazy's corpse, which is very funny. Get in the Rambo Marine. He's winning. He's winning. Oh no, he ran away from his medics. Why would you do that, you idiot? I guess these guys were pretty drained anyway. Not a lot of energy on those gals. I don't know what the shuttle's doing from Jericho other than cockroaching right here, probably. Yeah, losing his second base. Evac the drones. He has drops, but he doesn't have Overlord speed, which is pretty funny. That's great. So Happy doing his best to stay alive. Lost the third base, lost the second base, lost the main base. He's here, and well, somehow Jericho's up here, which, hey, Jericho. Wow, Jericho's expanding everywhere because he is kind of getting tank pushed by RJB. Big Crazy's alive, mind you. I think Big Crazy would be dead except for Marsara guy, and RJB fought over him, over killing him. I don't know. Still got this PvP down here. This is why free-for-alls are fun. You get all kinds of matchups. You get PvP and PvT and TvZ, and it's all across the board right now. All of the variety. I don't see that happening, baby T-Rex. Yeah, he's just abandoning the main base entirely. He's evacing here, I guess. He does know the map well enough. Okay, Marsara came back to actually maybe probably finish off Big Crazy here. I'm not sure what Big Crazy can do about it, but let's give it a shot here. So the main base for Jericho is dead. He's cockroaching at the top right, and I think he was going to try to cockroach here, but that didn't happen for him for some reason. G22. Let's see who taps out first. Does G22 tap out first, or does Big Crazy tap out first? It's looking very much like it's going to be Big Crazy. Happy having Swarm without a hive is pretty funny. That is true. Oh, this space got found. That totally sucks. Okay, that's it. Big Crazy eliminated. Zerg player, first one to die. Pixel art. Thank you, Pixel art. Blech. And Chertograd. Robert Jowney Boonier. Sure, okay. Let's go next. Let's see who dies next. Yep, Happy expands 12 o'clock after losing another hatchery. He's over here hiding quite nicely. Wander is hunting him. Hunt, hunt, hunt. Jericho, cockroaching, top right, bottom right. Marsara guy now has access. Oh my gosh, Happy's up here too. Happy's top left. Yeah, Marsar is solid, but not somebody that I'm really going to worry about. G22's getting all sorts of murdered, and he GG's out. Okay, so Protoss it is. And we'll go one more. So Zerg 1, Protoss 2, and we might be settling into a bit of a situation where nobody's going to die for a while. But it was G22 dead, it was Big Crazy dead. And should be Happy dead, but his cockroaching skills are fairly unparalleled here. I guess Jericho's have been very good as well. Although this bottom right one's getting dropped by Savior's Sword, getting fairly well shut down, leaving him with one base in the top right without much room or income to do much of anything. Yeah, RJB is going to have this whole bottom right section plus this base. Good spot on Cardiacs. Oh, that position is brutal. So Happy's probably going to lose that base. And then he drops 12 o'clock on Happy, too. No, that's Wander. Wander's dropping 12 o'clock on Happy. Marsara's tank hitting the top left corner of Happy. Happy's having a bad time here. Jericho on one base. Happy effectively on one base. Dude, this high ground position with these Goliaths is so mean. Can you attack the hatch from here? Stop attacking the drones. They're invincible thanks to the Dark Swarm. But you can take down that extractor, and I think you can hit the hatch, too. Yeah, yeah. Hatchery, yes. He's taking out Kakaru's with his spare APM. Why not? Yeah, it could be Ultra. Not a bad idea. If we've got an inexperienced kind of lower level hero, we could do a 5 versus hero. I like that. He's attacking the drones too much. I'm pretty sure he can hit the hatch from here, and he's just not doing it at all. No, he is. He is now. There we go. Okay, so now the hatch is going to die. Happy lost that one. Happy one base in it. Savior Sword sees it, which means it's probably going to die too. So who are the people here? Wander, Savior Sword, and RJB with Marsara guy to boot are the people that are left at this stage of the game. Happy is just tried to go for a fast hive, and it really, really came back to bite him. Savior is engaging with Wander here in this position. He's got one tank and a bunch of Marines. Psystorm is present. Does just try to use it on the SCVs instead of the Marines, which, there we go. Now the Marines catch a storm to the face, and they are absolutely dead. So this base is dead. Savior Sword having this bottom right corner is pretty nice for him. Plus, we've got tank line versus tank line here with Marsaragai and Wander up this left side, too. So both sides having a pretty good time of it here. Wander and 2 fights at once. Happy manages somehow to hold this. I don't know how he did it. Did he drop lings on top of these tanks or what? Either way, he remains alive in the top left. Can I Play Please is also very good at cockroaching on this map, but I don't know. Other people are pretty good at it too. I'm not sure if anybody's come back and won from cockroaching like Can I Play Please has. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good GOAT game. Concurred. So it's pretty much Savior Sword versus Wander right now. Wander loses a base in the meantime because Marsaragai got some tanks across the way. Seems only fair. If it was anybody else, I'd be mad about it. But Terran on Terran violence seems fair and just. No imbalance there, sir. Not at all. And also, RJB decides to move out and try to maybe take down Marsaragai. So a lot of Terran positioning here. Might take a while to finish this game. I guess for balance purposes, Churtigrad, it's like mind control is crazy good. When they introduced the concept of mind control, the StarCraft community was insane about it. They were like, mind control, holy crap. That's overpowered. I mean, really, Maelstrom and Feedback are better spells. But they thought mind control was great. So I'm sure they were like, well, how do we balance it? Well, maybe once it mind controls a thing, all of its shields go away so you can kill it at least. And they're like, cool, that sounds like balance. And it was 1998. Look at, oh, Happy Spawn Broodling harassing Marsaragai. Dude, that Broodling got a kill. No, says Savior Sword. You can have this base, says Savior Sword, but everything else is mine. Dude, Happy is not happy today. Not happy. Ooh. RJB is definitely stream sniping in this game. Parasite gets tossed down. Is he going mass battle cruiser? This looks like RJB is going mass battle cruiser. So it's basically his strategy on fastest map is to go something sky-y, and if it's not good, he doesn't care. Battle cruisers, carriers, whatever, unsupported carriers, unsupported battle cruisers. There we go. Pop, 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 pop. Once you pop, the fun don't stop. We got battle cruisers with 1-1 upgrades here for our dude, RJB. Yeah, Maelstrom only works on biological targets, and Zerg is all biological, so that would be it. RJB says there's a different blue player. Yeah, there are 2 blue players who are Terran. Not at all confusing. Yeah, man, this is interesting. I mean, Happy's the most vulnerable without a doubt. He could die any moment. He's parasiting critters here for vision purposes, and then he's spawn broodling SCVs here for harassment purposes, but he's basically going Mass Queen right now. A couple Defilers out here too, just in case somebody shows up and tries to kill him. So RJB's maxed out on battle cruisers mostly. Savior Sword 179, Marsara Guy 124, and Wander at 142. Happy and Jericho, very happy and Jericho-y to just hang out in the corners and hope nobody notices them. Stairs base being taken here by Wander. Nobody taking one stairs base though, so that's not happy. Blur, I say, blur. So a cautious peace has settled over the battlefield here, with our 4 main characters here hanging out. Stairs base being used like the stairs base is hardly ever used before. Surprised RJB hasn't gone for it. Ah, Jericho makes his move with his 3 carriers. 3 carriers, ahoy. Gotta rewatch that video someone made a few years ago about everyone on the channel. Was it G22's meme video that I got crazy copyright claimed for? I think it was G22. Yeah, here it is. 28 days later. A meme by John Doe. Here, I've got it for you. Here, if you want to watch it, here you go. This is a meme made by G22. Talking about, as these battle cruisers are crushing, talking, kind of referencing all the people that play with us on the live stream. Ow, and Marsara guy is out, so it's a Terran player that dies next. Not ready for the battle cruisers at all. Dang. All right. Then there were 5. Okay, prediction rolling for the final dealio here. Who's going to win this thing overall? Happy's a crazy underdog. RJB is probably the favorite, but he's going Mass BC, which is counterable by things like, oh, I don't know, maybe some Dark Archons that our guy Savior Sword has, or Goliaths that Wander has. So I wouldn't just pick RJB blindly here if I were you. It says it's not available, and it's copyright claimed and stuff. Oh, that's incredible. Monetization ineligible. It has been blocked worldwide. Holy crap. Okay, so yeah, they completely shut that thing down. Here, let me... Let's see if I can dig it out of email, because I think he emailed it to me. Yeah, I already did announce that, Veets. And Jericho is out. Okay, so don't pick Jericho. Yeah, we're back on the Falcon Paladin channel starting tomorrow, Veet. You are correct. Sounds good, Jericho. Sounds like a plan. Okay, so Happy, alive up here, parasiting Kakaru's like his life depends on it. Wander and Savior Sword are going to town, though. That's a pretty good engagement. Goliath, good size storm here against the hybrid setup here by Savior Sword carriers. Got 4 of them. He's got Dark Archons. He's got size storm. Where the heck is most of his army? Nice. Plague. Oh, did he just plague? He did. He unloaded the Defiler. Plagued Wander's units in this fight against Savior Sword, which is very funny. That's great. Ah, I think I found it. I think I found it. I lost track of a BC, says RJB. No. Carrier counterattacking here. Okay, so I've... Can I share this over Google Drive? I don't know if this is worth it, but I am definitely working my butt off to get this G22 created meme for you guys. Okay. Sure with... Okay, this should work. This really should work. Oh, there you go. G22 dumped it out. So there's Link. There's a Link. That should work. Hamster says RJB gives his opponents too much credit. So their dumb moves become brilliant every once in a while. I don't know if I agree with that necessarily, Hamster. Savior Sword's got himself a pretty scary group of 7 carriers. Ooh, he mind controlled a science vessel and D-Matrix one of his carriers to try to keep it alive, but the stutter step micro, little too good there. Science vessel dies there from Savior Sword, a little bit sloppy with that. RJB is getting big. Like, just on the map, there's a lot of RJB out here. Yeah, RJB's got a 30,000, 20,000 bank, which is insane on Falcon Unrest. And if he doesn't win, it's going to come down to his battlecruiser army randomly getting mind controlled one by one, and then he loses. It's possible. I wonder how much gas is in this refinery, because RJB decides he wants it. It is worth. This PvT's been going on for a hot minute. Okay, I get what you're saying, Happy. I guess it's RJB too used to playing against good players a lot, and so if they have a counter to a drop, it's because they saw it coming, or they were prepared for it. But yeah, sometimes the lower level players just kind of get lucky with laziness or something else. Parasite to Goliath. Happy's having a good time out here. RJB says, Savior Sword and his mind controls, they invalidate my mass battle cruiser strategy. He's got some tanks too, so the tanks might be able to keep the Dark Archons away on some level. Ooh, trying to drop here on top of Savior Sword, but he's got his own tanks. He really doesn't have enough money to go 2 race, but he's trying his best. Yeah, can't predict noobs. I swear there's a book I read or a show I watched or something. Oh, it was a book I read when I was a kid where this kid gained access to mind reading. Like, I don't know if it was a genie gave him mind reading powers or something, but he had the ability to mind read. But there was this other kid. Most kids, he could read their minds, no problem. Oh. Stole an infested command center, but this one kid, whenever he tried to read his mind, it was just like static. It was just like nothing to read. There was nothing there unless there was a very specific thought in his head. And then it would come through every once in a while. So maybe that's the whole idea. RJB, siege tank pushing. He doesn't mind if he loses a tank to mind control, because his battle cruisers can handle that. What are you talking about, Hamster? Yeah, Churtograd, that's it. So then the carriers come in. And then the battle cruisers are on the move, because they can kill the BCs. And the Dark Archons aren't in a position to really help here either, unfortunately. So I think this might be the death of the battle cruisers. The shuttle does scout it, though, and the Dark Archons come in. So all the tanks died. Ooh, run! Oh my gosh, run. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. No! RJV, half of his battlecruiser group gets mind controlled. They don't, when you mind control, you don't get the upgrades though. So RJB's upgrades are going to be a big deal here, as Cardiac says in chat. But Savior Sword wins the battle anyway. Dude! Savior Sword still threatening. Queen parasites a tank. Just wants the vision. That's all Happy wants in this game, is just the vision. Some people process information without an inner voice. It means they're an NPC. I don't know. I think the book, if I remember right, and again, I read this book when I was probably 8, 9 years old. It seemed to kind of express it as, this person was really smart. That was the conclusion that the main character came to. The main character said this person's really smart. They don't have to vocally, like, inside their head think every thought. They just interact with the world in a way they don't have to do that. I don't know. That was their conclusion. I have no idea what this book is now that I'm thinking about it. And I'm not even sure how I would Google this book, because it's like mind control. Yeah, that narrows it down. Or mind reading. Oh my gosh, Happy got another base, but Wander is like, no. How about you not be allowed to have that other base? How's that sound? Good? Bad? The other thing? Yeah, not mind control, Churtograd. I misspoke. It's mind reading powers. It's a different thing, but I've read Matilda. Matilda is great. If you haven't read any Roald Dahl books, you should, because he's fantastic. Great author. Nice plague. Nice split on these lurkers, too. That's nice. Is RJB going to have to... Nope, it's not an Artemis Fowl book. Artemis Fowl books didn't exist when I was a kid. Those are too new. And it's only one kid. One kid has a mind reading something. Yeah, because a lot of the things that I'm Googling here is like, a bunch of kids have mind reading powers. This is too hard. This is too hard. Yeah, Gemini's failing. AI is failing. Not surprised. RJB just continues to suck every available bit of minerals and gas off of this bank. Wander wants to kill Happy. And he does take Happy's base away from him. His third base... both his tanks get spawned broodling. His queens survive the engagement. Impressive stuff there. Not sure if he's making infested Terrans. In fact, he probably isn't making infested Terrans. Alright, so we're coming Goliaths. What's good against carriers and mind control? Goliaths are pretty good. Ooh, that's a fun idea, Hamster. Yeah, that's from Heroes. Never watched Heroes, but yeah, I buy that. Yep. We were there. We got it. Okay, save your sword again. Pretty darn starved out here. I don't think he's in a position to win this. It's going to be a big Wander RJB TvT battle to finish this thing off. And bank-wise, it's 10x the bank for RJB. So this should be an Italiano RJB victory. But RJB does weird stuff in free-for-alls, so I don't know. Little Goliath drop here, irradiating a lurker egg. Oh, this. Gotcha, Cardiacs. Yeah, that's fun. So full upgrades on those, that's nice. Yeah, the RJB Parasite is just everywhere, taking half the map. Mining this base out. He is getting stairs base now, so he deserves to win, Hamster. We just had to clarify that was happening. And by golly, yes. All Wander wants to do is kill Happy. But he keeps dropping Goliaths into Dark Swarm situations. At least snipe down. Okay. Target the Sunken. There we go. Targets the Sunken. So at least the Sunken died. Maybe like a fire bat drop would be really rad here. Let's do that. Okay, sieging up the tank, sieging up the tanks, sieging up the tank. Spawn Broodling kills one of the tanks, but the Hydras get splash damaged and killed by the siege tanks, and this base might be dead. And what comes out of this Nidus, though? Oh, Defiler comes out and dies immediately. Overlord's dying. Ling's trying to fight. Another Spawn Broodling comes in and might save this base, but 3-3 Goliaths are pretty good against Broodlings. Snipe the Nidus, 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 snipe the Nidus. Snipe the Nidus, snipe the Nidus, snipe the Nidus, snipe the Nidus. Not sniping the Nidus. Totally fine. Regular old mech here, pushing on Savior Sword. 176 supply. Maybe a stasis from Savior Sword. Not a bad idea here. All right, Battlecruiser Carrier Army is here. And the Wraiths have arrived! Did you have detection? No, that seems pretty bad. And oh gosh, Savior Sword was at 176 supply. He is down to. Last thing dies, 108. 76 supply of army dead there. Kind of blind storming to try to deal with these Wraiths. Wraiths are dying like crazy, but I guess we can remake these Wraiths no problem. RJB, he's got enough money to remake them 1,000 times over again. Savior Sword under 100 supply, just lost 100-ish supply to a surprise cloak Wraith stratagem. Yeah, the Wraiths are dying, but RJB has enough money. Again, he doesn't care. He's got 1 million starports. He's producing more of them. We can do that. Wonderful stuff. Wander trying to expand down this way. Again, not much of a bank. Dude, there are 3 people left, Save Your Sword. You can't complain you're getting targeted when there are 3 people left. Like, you're not getting attacked because he's scared of you. One upgrades here for Savior Sword's ground mech, and he GG's out. RJB says, oops. I don't know what the oops is. That's right. Shout out Dead Infested. Ah, the Wraith Ball is back. Savior Sword likes GGing out and then not actually leaving. Kind of a funny quirk. He likes staying in the game as long as he can.
Chicken jockey!
Yeah. Yeah, Hamster, that's Chicken Jockey from the Minecraft movie.
Vastly underestimate me, my dear.
I don't think so, Admiral. You see, at this point, I'm pretty much the queen bitch of the universe.
Yeah, I made Chicken Jockey more expensive because I don't want it spammed in my chat. Grudge matches are better as replays? Maybe. Save Your Sword. Baby T-Rex wants to grudge match you after the stream if you're interested, so stick around. Yeah, I think RJB is just going to smash Wander here, and this might just be it. Ooh, EMP off on the Wraiths is nice. But I think there might just be enough Wraiths that it doesn't, like, RJB just doesn't care that he's losing these Wraiths, man. Fair enough, Hamster. Still a little bit under the weather, but, you know, do what you do. All right, this is a pretty clean RJB win. You know, it's taken him an hour. It's not over by any stretch. I mean, it wasn't like it's going to be over fast. Should have taken Jericho's carriers. Yes! He had them. Plagued. Yeah, if you want to make Falcon do 50 push-ups, you're going to kill him is the whole idea. know. Like, Wander clearing out this way kind of seems like a bad idea. He's out of position with this happening. For example, nice EMP on the battle cruisers. I mean, taking away Yamato from them is kind of a big deal, but not that much of a problem. Plague something. Ah, Wander's army caught a plague. Happy still has a personal grudge here. But yeah, Wander just crushing through, or Happy, ugh. RJB crushing through Wander's stuff here. Wander's supply blocked. Wander's production's in a lot of trouble. He tries to bring a dropship over for science purposes, but it could... Oh, he lets it unload. Oh, man. He's just not paying attention to this thing at all. He's trying to snipe down the command center, which means he loses a couple battle cruisers for no reason. But again, he's got enough of a bank. I don't think that it matters. Is Tank BC the end game comp? Not really. Modern day TVTs generally have a lot of drops. Like, your end game comp is just having a ton of drop ships and dropping tanks and Goliaths in your enemy's bases where they're not defending. Like, here's one you can watch from Falcon with Flash on it, no less. Yeah, I was going to say, Wander's just about done, and he does GG out. So Wander GG's out. Happy GG's out. Savior Sword GG's out. And RJV gets the win! Woo, 55 minutes. Really incredible cockroaching by Happy. I think he has a much better game if he doesn't rush Hive as fast as he does. But, you know, take a risk. Get punished sometimes for it. Yeah, Wander and RJB really in a class among themselves there. The outspend is nuts. The outmind. It looks like phantom numbers here is what it looks like. Yeah. Definitely Wander. Good call. Afka Tennis. No, we're moving back to Falcon Paladin tomorrow, Afka Tennis. So that's the announcement. Back on youtube.com/Falcon Paladin for the live stream tomorrow and probably the foreseeable future. So check that out. Thanks for the support today from, what do we get here? We got a follow from Point. Arcadiox tipped 20 bucks on PayPal. We got a $5 Patreon pledge from JB Sunshower. Don't ban the beehole tipped $25 on PayPal as well. We also had our guy BioCarry tipping $20 on Venmo, which was awesome at Falcon Paladin.
I love the smell of napalm.
And Phoenix gifting 5 Tier 1 subs to the community.
Ready for your sponge bath?
The Shambler gets one. Jay Solt gets one. Expansionista gets a Tier 1 sub. Yeah, man. So Twitch support crushing today. Huge, like up to $500, $600 worth of support. I mean, there will be Twitch taking its cut from a lot of that, but a good amount of cash this week supported from Twitch. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. And prediction result. Thank you, Chertograd. I mean, everybody picked RJB, but fair enough. All right. Thanks again, BioCarry. Phoenix. Appreciate the gifted subs again, dude. Thanks, Dollaville. Just showing up at the end of the stream. Thank you. Appreciate that. And we'll be back tomorrow. Sunday stream, assuming I feel better. My voice is okay. Right? It's fine. So that's good. But back on the Sunday stream. Twitch is the same. YouTube's going to be at Falcon Paladin. So let's raid somebody, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Love y'all. Thanks again for the support. Thanks for hanging with me, even though I was a bit under the weather. You're the best. Love you all so much. And we'll see you tomorrow. Sunday stream.